Truly the worst episode.
So many questions about you. Are you married?
No, I'm not, actually.
Why is that? Do you feel
Celebrities
like this is
are
more
honestly
exciting
cooked.
than any connection that you have with the
I mean,
opposite sex?
why wouldn't they?
What's ruining your right now?
Hey,
Taurus.
babe.
Do you know what time you're
The
born?
cornstarch
What
Taurus?
made you come up with this idea? Like, why are you doing this? So many questions about you. Are you married?
No, I'm not, actually.
Why is that? Do you feel like this is more exciting
You got
than any
some?
connection that you have with the opposite sex? What's your moon in your right now?
It's blood clot cool. I ran out of this juice. I should have bought two. I know I should have bought two. Juice? Yeah. You can have some of my juice if you want. Oh, I got coconut looking shit. It's coconut. Pineapple coconut. Let me get that one. It's pineapple peach. Good luck, brother. Yo, what up? We doing a podcast right now? Yeah, but nobody was doing nothing, so we decided to do one tonight. Yeah, that was for the two things. Got 4 left. All right. Oh yeah, I know. All right. The animals with the animals. Mm. Yeah. Sometimes they do on the rack. Hmm. Right.
Love the white brothers. Oh, my God. The brothers that love the white.
If you gotta do something, do it at home.
You gotta see the signs, nigga.
Oh well, we live right now.
You gotta pick and choose.
All right.
Where areas you gonna go with her. You gotta, don't bring her straight to the crib. Get to know her. I'm sorry, you
My
gotta
fault. Ain't nobody in here yet, but getting situated. It's nice and warm. It's cold as fuck outside.
America first. Don't ever forget that.
Especially if
Good afternoon.
drinking too,
Yes.
Well,
and they act
evening.
a certain type of way.
It's Saturday, y'all. Saturday before Christmas. The day after, what you call it? Fuck is that shit called? Fucking
Thanksgiving?
No, not after Thanksgiving. After Black Friday.
Oh.
You know, Black Friday when they go crazy buying
Yeah,
shit.
Oh. Did you roll up in the car?
Did you bring it to the Players Bowl?
Like a player's ball.
Well, I don't know. It might have been just in my bag, but I didn't pick it up. But I don't see it. And I didn't roll no blunt because I was laying in the bed. I didn't until I got ready to go to the time.
You ain't put
And I
that
already
bag down.
had it.
Somebody might have been like, ooh.
Well, I didn't have this bag with me. I had it was not. I didn't bring that in there. I had a clutch, and I had what I needed in there, and that was with me. But I had left this bag at my mother's house until I came back, or it was in the car or something. But so I put it in here. I dropped it in there, and he gave it to me. Maybe it fell on the floor. And I'm just saying that this damn cat be fucking picking up stuff and carrying it away places. Because I've seen her do it with my weed also. Like if it's in a bag, she picked it up and carried it away.
What?
Like brought it, I'm looking for the shit, and then I come out here and it's in the middle of the floor out here, and I know I didn't bring it out here. And then she'll pick stuff up, but it was some money on the floor, like a $1 bill or something, and she was like
with it, yeah.
juggling with it. I was like, what are you doing?
Like, look what I could do.
Little Stewart.
Yo, that's funny as hell, yo.
Here, is this enough?
What? What is that?
It's a face roller.
You put makeup on like that?
No, you're supposed to. It's to make your skin to prevent wrinkles.
Oh.
And like you couldn't freeze it, and then.
Oh, like the ice.
You.
Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Get Lifted. This is the Heifer, and I'm here with
CrisxmasOnDemand.
And SmileyJizzle.
Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified the next time we post or go live. And thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you all. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Saturday. Ricky.
Yeah, Saturday, it felt crazy. I feel like I'm trying to slow this mini vacation down. I know once I go back to work, it's like inventory for like the whole company, and that's gonna suck. And then it's the Christmas party, which is also gonna suck.
Yeah, I got a Christmas party too.
Yeah, theirs is like more like just sit at a restaurant and eat. So at least I'll just eat and sneak
see, I ain't got cut no road
out of there. Like I've been on lunch to restaurants with them, so it's not gonna be a big deal. It's just more the guys from sales are gonna be there. But
do they tell inappropriate jokes?
yeah, 100%. Well, and there's still men. Most of them. All of it. And the one that the woman that probably would be talking shit. But she funny though. She got hurt.
Is she like the woman from Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
More like. I hope she
Ellen from Seinfeld.
I hope she never sees this.
Uh-oh.
More like, remember Drew Carey?
Oh, you grimy! You grimy as fuck!
Roseanne.
Grimy as fuck.
Roseanne.
That's still bad, but shit.
I get a Roseanne.
The other one looked like a drag queen, bro.
I get a Roseanne.
Damn.
I'm just talking about her comedy style. I didn't mean her looks. I didn't say she looked like her. I just said it's like her comedy style is like that.
Don't try to clean it up.
What you mean don't try to clean it up? Why wouldn't I? She's a nice lady.
Roseanne not nice, nigga.
But I'm just saying her comedy style is like that.
You could have said Rosie O'Donnell.
That's what I mean.
She fat?
Yeah, she big.
Or
All right.
Mimi on that show with the God, what's his name? Cleveland Rocks, the Drew Carey show.
That's what I was talking about.
Mimi.
That's what I
you was
said. That's
talking
what I
about
said
all
first.
those?
I was talking about Mimi.
You said
I ain't know her name. I said
Grimy.
the chick from the Drew Carey show. That's what I meant.
she used to swear she was cute with that ugly makeup that she would be putting on.
She don't wear makeup though. She's not one of those. She's just big. But like all of them big though. You
I
can
don't
tell
know what
they
happened.
eat good. And you don't gotta like be physical. You're not going to be physical. So.
And I know I didn't smoke it. I smoked some of it, but nah.
I'm about to do a little concoction here.
What is that? Oh,
Coconut shit.
Coconut. Pineapple peach.
no, you using the
That shit
bathroom.
He said, finally, I can go like a sane kitty.
She could have been went. I don't know why.
She was waiting for you. You know what time it was. But human.
It made it like a creamsicle color.
Pause.
Let's see what's in here.
Pause, yeah, all the way.
Dangerous.
It smells good. That's really good. That is
Any
good.
juice you
I
mix
did
with
something
that
good.
Calypso is gonna be good because that don't believe all
Calypso
the
good,
flavor.
Yeah, so.
But this is pina colada. Mystic.
I don't know.
I haven't had
pina
Mystic
colada.
in
Mystic is alright. Mystic is one of those beds.
When was the last time y'all went to Mystic Aquarium?
Shit, since I was a kid, bro.
Same here.
I
Probably
don't
the last
think
time
I
I
ever
went.
went there.
You ain't never go? Crazy.
I went to the zoo and it had
I got the
like,
final boss
an aquarium.
Frankenstein food pack. Sour candy on TikTok shop. Sour shit on the market.
Shit almost melted my teeth, y'all. I ain't had that one. I had another one.
Kiwi.
Number 2, apparently.
Kiwi, apricot, cherry, and prune.
You could eat that.
We lost it right
I'm
now.
gonna try one.
You ain't tried it before? Or this is your first attempt on camera?
Well, I ain't tried.
You look at your
Don't lick
fingers
it
like
right.
that shit is good.
And
But he
don't
good.
lick your finger
You know
and
why he
take one
good?
out.
You know why he
Huh?
good?
You about to lick your finger and go dig in there.
Nah,
I don't
I'm
want one. You good. You good. That's
Nah,
all
I
you
ain't gonna
need
touch
to
it. Go ahead. You want one?
I ain't good.
They all sour
Level-
fruit.
level
Kiwi,
2 fuck.
apricot.
Level 2 fucked me up.
Oh, you got apricot there. And a kiwi. What do you think?
That's level 1.
I think they higher level than that.
She took that shit like a G, yo.
It's like level 3.
No, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the cherry is crazy.
Yeah, she spit that one right. She must have had a good one and then a bad one. Like,
I don't eat apricots anyway.
oh, okay.
So the kiwi must have been good. You must like the kiwi.
It's a little too sour, but it's not bad.
Kiwi is already sour too. It's got
Yeah, but
like
it's extra. Like,
it's a crazy
Yeah,
snack.
they sprinkle
Yo,
the
the
bullshit
crazy
on it.
thing about this is it's real
It's
fruit.
real fruit, yeah.
But yeah, it is kind of ridiculous.
It's just the shit that they put on the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that bitch so sour? Putting chemicals on the fruit.
they're trying to kill us. They're trying to put some of this in here. A trail mix. I'm gonna have a party, you guys, and you're all invited. All the viewers. It's a live party. And you can ask us whatever you want. And if you want, if there's something that you want us to talk about, you can write that in the comment, some topic or question that you have for us. That would be greatly appreciated.
Right.
I feel like we lounging this weekend because it's like not the regular day.
Mm-hmm.
We just here just cause, y'all.
Mm.
Oh
man.
She has come to the media. So he did an interview or something, and he was like, he told King, his son, that don't take his baby mother serious because she was only after his money and he ain't listening to him. So now she's pregnant, but this was before that happened. But now they had the baby, or they're having a baby. I don't know if they had it yet. And he said, "I'm not taking care." He was like, "I'm not
Help me take care of him.
Yeah, if you want to do that, do it by yourself," because he told her not. And he was like, "And I'm gonna raise him to be a criminal. I'm gonna make sure he get an indictment." So he was like,
Who said that?
do
King?
That's what T.I. said. He was like, "I'm gonna make sure." He was like, "The way you I don't know, I forgot what he said. The way you tortured me, I'm gonna torture your kid or whatever. And they gonna be a criminal."
Wow.
Cause I guess he's trying to say because you want to be hard so bad or whatever. So I'm gonna, but that still sounds crazy because that's your grandchild. Why would you want to do that?
It's like, bro.
Wow, she looks old.
I mean, we already know that T.I. is an extreme parent. Remember what he said about his daughter?
Yeah, that he would go and check and make
Checking
sure she
to
was
make
a
sure her
virgin.
cherry ain't pop.
Oh, shit.
Take her to the doctor.
Damn, he wildin'.
But after the time, he had already stopped doing that, but he just let us know he did that in the past. Like every year, he would bring her. But she was embarrassed by that. That
Yeah, I mean,
created,
if
he
she
told
wasn't,
everybody that.
yeah, if she
in the
wasn't,
world.
then why wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, even if she was, like, we gonna go beat her?
He probably will. But she told him she wasn't. He didn't believe her. So that's why.
Crazy.
Because I don't think she's like that. She's like a quiet little, like, not saying that she, at that time she probably wasn't. I don't think she was worried about that. She was like innocent. She was like shy.
Does she have any kids?
She don't have any.
And she grown now, right?
She's a model. She went to college. But she was battling depression at one point. She's a really cute girl. She looked like her mom. You know, she was like T.I. too. But that's not Tiny's daughter. That's his daughter from another.
You said he was cute and all that other stuff. She was a model. And you said she looked like her mom. And then I was like scratching my head, like, what? How are you talking about?
Wow.
He's in the eye of the beholder.
No, the daughter. He has a daughter from
With
a
her,
separate
though.
relationship.
He don't got a daughter with?
She has a daughter from a separate relationship. That's the oldest, Anique.
Okay.
And then they had the baby, Eris. That's the youngest child.
And King is a hybrid.
King is from both of them.
Yo, you're funny as fuck.
And
You just said King is a
Major is
hybrid.
from both of them. And then
Look at him, yo. Look at his face, yo.
And
Look
then-
at him, yo.
You foul as
That nigga
fuck.
look like
And
Biggie
T.I.'s
Pollywog,
son,
nigga. Okay, nigga, man. They know I'm business.
He said King looked like Benya the Pollywog. It's crazy.
I'm gonna be standing on business.
Then so they have a daughter. She has a daughter. All his other kids, she only have one kid before him. The rest of the kids that Tiny has are with him. But T.I. has
Go.
Damani and the girl have the same parent.
They
The girl
named
that I
the
was just
demon?
talking about. Damani, the guy that raps that he sounds
Yeah, I
like
know.
J. Cole.
Yeah.
They have him and the girl I just talking about. That's a model. They have the same mother, but that's somebody else. And then they have another son. Well, this is just T.I.'s son from another.
Woman.
Yeah.
T.I. was getting busy.
And the rest of the kids are by them both.
He was getting busy. He said, "Let me waste no time." Yeah. Said he the king of the South, homie.
Cause he the rubber band man.
Wild as
Taliban. 9 in my right, 45 in my other hand.
Right.
King of the South.
But what do you guys think about that? Like, what he's saying,
I mean,
I think all of this
he
shit,
got a troubled child. Like
I think all of this
that
shit,
nigga a troubled man now.
I think all of this shit is happening because T.I. just won that case with Tiny, and they got mad bread, and now, you know, King probably started talking his shit because when Mom and Dad win, King win. So King probably was talking his shit.
They named that nigga King. Like, how you think that nigga gonna act?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
or
Come on, man.
they could, their daughter
See,
name
you
is
smart. You know
Eris.
all them words.
Their daughter name is Eris. Major is one of their kids.
I like Aries, though. That's fire.
Damani, I don't know what that means. If that means something.
Demonio means demon.
Somebody else.
Dominion.
What was
Dominus.
Messiah. That's the other son by someone else. Messiah. He's the oldest boy. I think.
Nigga Messiah.
And he does music. He does music. He wrote a book. He wrote children's books.
Already? That's dope.
Yeah, he's
How old is he?
he's probably like around my age or a little younger.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he probably the oldest.
Oh, he probably he probably in his late 20s. I don't think. Yeah, he's the oldest. And then Zanique is older than him.
How old is Zanique? 30?
I don't know. She probably they might be around the same age because that ain't.
He ain't the oldest.
They don't have a thing. Zanique is just by Tiny and Messiah is just by T.I. They don't have. So they could be around the same age. I don't know. They was having kids every year. One lady, she's like, on Instagram, she's like 40 something. And she got like 8 kids or 9 kids. But I think she married him with her husband. But she be posting videos like, guess how old I am? And then she put her kids, like 19, 22, 24.
Yeah.
Saying their age is like, how old you think I am?
I saw a post and that shit just it hit home. It said stop posting shit on fucking Instagram because it's just a whole bunch of monitoring spirits up there. It's
And
like,
runs for every social media.
yeah, exactly. And I was like, yo, that's some real shit. Like, this is some real shit. Like, speaking about shit I heard from other people, it has come to my attention that I am an ultimate side nigga.
What is that?
Now, ultimate side nigga, by definition, according to my homeboy, is any...
He's the Messiah. He's a real Messiah, right?
Yeah, he gotta be. He gotta be. He made this shit up. But, or made it make sense. I don't know. However you interpret it. But, basically, it's any man that is having on and off sex with a girl that he used to have sex with all the time. But then over the years, now he has sex, you know, sometimes, once in a blue with this specific person. You are an ultimate side nigga. She decides, if she decides when y'all have sex, you're an ultimate side nigga. Damn. So it doesn't matter.
Ultimate side nigga.
Ultimate was this. You need this. Oh, this.
So I have to put that on.
Yeah.
Ultimate side.
And it was crazy because I was like, I never thought about it like that. I'm just like, well, I'm single. Like, I'm just doing my thing. It's like, yeah, that's cool. But if you're messing with somebody, right, and she's having intercourse with you, right? If she's not having intercourse and you know for a fact, you could say, yo, I know she's not doing nothing else. Then you're not a side nigga. But if she is, and you can't say that with good faith, then you're a side nigga. It's like, and I was like, yo, it make fucking sense. Cause that works for the other side too. Like, ladies, how do you know if you're a side chick? You're basically in a situationship, what we like to call them sometimes. A situationship is when they're giving you reasons on why you don't want to be in a relationship, but you still want to have sex with this person, like frequently, and you don't want this person having sex with nobody else. And it's the stupidest thing in the world to y'all ladies, because y'all looking at it like, well, he just wants all the perks, but I don't belong to him. But, you know what I mean? I mean, shit, you don't belong to us anyway. Yo, talk that shit. She said it's just your turn, and that's real. That's what it is anyway. So you gotta play it by ear, and understand that ultimate side niggas season is in full effect right now, and it's crazy because the question I wanted to ask y'all is, do you think side relationships are more common these days than real relationships? And if so, why do y'all think so?
Are side relationships more common?
Two people shacking up, like not putting a label on their relationship, just fucking. You know what I'm saying? They don't even belong to it. Like, there's no commitment.
I think some relationships start off that way. I think I starting off that way, like just. I think I like them alone. Okay.
You said what?
Be something more. I said I think some relationships start off that way. It probably is a lot because people are getting divorced at a higher rate. They do sign when they're single. Then a lot of people say after they get married, they're not getting married again.
I mean, my take on it is,
especially depending on their age. If they already grew up and they raised their kids, then
yeah, they ain't doing that shit.
Every demographic is different for this conversation. It's not one size fits all. Yes, sir.
But what do you see more commonly? Do you see people?
There is an overall picture.
There's
an overall picture. You're just gonna have to go by the rate of which people are getting married and the rate of which said marriages are, still together or seen through for more than 10 years at least. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Things don't always work out. So let's just say people are in marriages for about 10 years. All right, what's the number of those marriages that last about 10 years without a divorce? That number will probably be higher than the divorce rate. You know what I mean? Like, it'll probably be people that have had marriages for a substantial amount of time, maybe waited for certain reasons, maybe until the kids got old enough or went to college or whatever, and then they was like, shit, I'm done with this person, and then decided to move on at that point. But what do those numbers look like? Because when we're talking about sustainable relationships,
that would be a different set of data to see what they're doing after they left that relationship.
Let's just say for the sake of argument, we know numbers on how many marriages are divorced or how many marriages people are still together. And when we look at that number, we could look at that as the relationship data. Because people could say relationship is just, well, you could be my girlfriend, it could be steady, it could be this, we could be dating, whatever. Let's just say if we're talking about real relationships, let's just say they've gone the extra mile. Or how long, whether it's let's just say it's a 10-year relationship. It could be common law marriage. But let's just say they've been together for at least a decade. How many of those do we have if we're basing it on like marriages? And then does that really work, or do the side relationships work longer? I go for the situationships or side relationships. They work out more because there's less of your heart involved. I mean, there's some of your heart involved, but there's less of all of that other stuff where you have to do this, you have to do that, because the titles are what kind of gets in the way of everything. Go ahead.
And then if you're honest up front, the expectations are not there that you would have for someone that you're thinking is going to be in a relationship with.
Right.
Well, it shouldn't be if they told you already. Well, but then that can change as time. If you spend too much time together, now you chilling, you ain't just fucking, you up here laying up watching movies and shit, talking about your childhood and shit. And now you
overstay your welcome.
And I think when you in a relationship and you guys don't create anything together, it doesn't have to be a child, it doesn't have to be going half-seas on the rent or anything like that. But if you guys don't put a body of work together or work on something together or have something that you guys can bond on, like both of you guys like games or both of you guys like anime, you guys talk about what movie that you want to do, or you both do music, or you both do art, or you have something. And I'm not saying that you have to have everything in common with your partner, but it makes it easier for you to be more comfortable with that person, and you understand. If you understand what it's like to be a creator.
Like, some people wouldn't get it. Like, if you're someone that does music, if the guy is someone that does music or whatever, and then, or the girl, whatever, but they're a regular person, they're not famous yet, they're a local artist, but they go to work, but they're still chasing their dream, they still putting out music, they still doing shows. A woman that doesn't do music herself or doesn't feel that, she gonna be like, nigga, you too old for this shit. If you ain't gonna be famous now, then you're not gonna be. I'm not about to stand here. While you doing these shows, you could be working extra hours.
That's crazy.
So then what are her intentions in that relationship? Does that make her a bad person?
No, it doesn't. But I'm saying a woman that has the same passion for, right, what you said, that has the same passion for it, she will understand, and she will be supportive, and she would ask you, oh, you made new music? Let me hear your new music. When the other woman, she don't give a fuck about that shit.
At least try. I mean, that's the whole thing about being in a relationship, is to compromise. You're at least trying to work with the other person. The side people, they always try to work with the other person because they want all those interactions to be positive. So that's why every single time that you're dealing with the side person, it's always better than being in a regular relationship, because they don't come to you when they got problems. They come to you because they getting away from your problems. Like, you're the safe place. When you're in a relationship, there is no safe place. Because the relationship is the safe place. The relationship is the place where you trying to run away from. The relationship is everything all at the same time. So it's like, it's harder. But if you got that side joint, it's like the side joint is only here for one thing. She's just to make you feel good right now. You're real good. You're real girl. Yeah, she make you feel good. But sometimes she don't feel good. So you got to make her feel good.
The key is the consistency. You're more consistent with your main than you are with your side. You know what I'm saying?
Are people comfortable being side pieces? Like, let's talk about that. No, are you speaking for every side piece?
I'm just saying there's a stigma with side. It's like, people want, if you want more of yourself, you want to be the main. You don't want to be the side.
Like, dudes that know that a woman has another dude and they fucking with him, they're the side nigga. So if you are the side nigga, are you comfortable being the side nigga? And a lot of niggas just say, yes, I'm comfortable being that nigga.
Yeah, they are.
They're not comfortable with the term, but they're comfortable for what it represents.
No man is a role they playing, but they don't want nobody to call them.
Right.
Not even just that. Not even just that.
People accept stuff because they like the person so much.
Not even that.
At least you getting a piece of them.
No man wants to share, so they're not comfortable with the aspect. That's what I'm.
They
That's what I'm
settling for it, right? That's that
exactly.
word,
But this is settle and want is two different things. You could settle for some shit, but you don't want to do it. But you're saying, okay,
you
it's
settling
worth,
for it.
it's worth doing
deep
it.
down, you like this is probably the best that you can get, or this is what you want.
Not necessarily, because niggas cheat with those women too.
You cheat because that's what you want.
And
if you didn't want it, you wouldn't have went after it.
But niggas could cheat down.
That's right.
You
niggas
see what I'm
cheat
saying?
down all the time. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is,
it'd be an itch, and that sometimes the opportunity. But it just comes at the right time.
Now you got an itch. Now you looking for a place to scratch it. Flirting online, hoping shorty don't catch it.
Right.
Yeah, that's wild.
In the strip club, you do it for the ratchet.
Who is that? Fab?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Fab. But yeah, that's
and then they will be. Somebody gonna be mad if they hear me saying that I'm single.
Where you single at?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a nigga he'll be like, oh, I don't care about this bitch, I don't care about this bitch.
Right.
But as soon as she start fucking who she would have fucked and make it obvious that she don't care no more, then the nigga feels hurt.
Niggas be crying.
Yeah, bro, nigga shit.
But I think some dudes be crying just because
they good actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. There's a lot
but
of narcissists
sometimes
out
there it be like they know they fucked up, but there do be niggas that be
and
just commit themselves cry.
Yeah, that's wild. You just making yourself cry to make her feel bad. It's crazy. That sound like I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Anyway,
people do that.
Yeah, true indeed.
Especially women, they be fake crying.
Exactly. And nigga dumbass fall for it every time.
Or you do something wrong and you crying. Why the fuck you crying? You the one who did something.
Yeah, exactly. Because they got caught.
You
That's what
wasn't
they
crying
crying
when
over.
you did what you was doing.
They crying because they got caught.
Coming home late, it seems you barely beat the sun. Tapping my shoulder, thinking you gon' get you some. Smelling like some fragrance.
We all saw this this show where a woman is Ugly Money podcast. Shout out to Ugly Money EG.
Be Aggie.
And trigger alert. Definitely triggering to some. It's talking to a woman. Clearly has several partners.
She has several partners?
Yeah.
What? That's too much in a deck, like.
She said that she would rather give 5 men a chance than to give her man 5 chances.
That's masculine energy right there.
She said she had multiple partners too, or she just said?
Well, it said that, you know, she had, you know, like 60 bodies in her life or something like that. And, you know, to some women that they would say that ain't nothing.
That's crazy, bro. Whoever says it's not nothing lost that glow in their eye. Like they have like dead eyes. They don't have that twinkle no more. You know what I'm saying?
Like that girlfriend and that said, I don't know what they talk about. I don't got nothing to do with that.
Faith Evans said that shit on Nori's Drink Champs. She said she has so many bodies that it's like sex not even the same no more. It's not even nothing. I think was
Cause her
what she
shit
said.
is spaced out, stretched out. She gotta get that vaginal rejuvenate.
For real.
I ain't say it.
Gigi got it. That be on lip service. She used to be a stripper, Lil Wayne. She tells this story every time Lil Wayne made a song and put her name in it.
She was
When
so
he said
proud of that
song,
shit.
He was talking about me.
See, it be.
She was at, listen, this is so fucked up, and she's like accepting this, or she allows it because you had a meaning. So she was at one of his concerts with her man at the time, or whatever, and then Lil Wayne seen her. He just kissed her, like while he was
In front of her man.
Yeah, at the show, and then he was mad, obviously, but she didn't. Yeah, he didn't know. He didn't care either. But.
He didn't care. He cared. He just was a son.
No, I said Lil.
Oh, Lil Wayne didn't care. Of course he didn't care. Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne. Wayne is really in Wayne's world. Like, I don't know if y'all remember that show from the 90s, Wayne's World.
And she pops excellent up in Wayne's World. I remember that.
Yeah.
It was like something they went inside the TV or something.
Nah, it was like
or they were like rock and roll.
Yeah. And
But they had like a TV show or something. Or
It was Austin Powers. The dude that played Austin Powers.
That was him.
Yeah, that was him.
I seen it. I'm trying to think of what I know what you're talking about, but you said it's not. They were playing the guitar, wasn't they?
I don't think they ever played a real guitar. They just was fans. And they chilled in the basement and they listened
Fans
to rock.
of Austin Powers?
No. Austin Powers didn't come out there. They was fans of rock music.
No, not. He said Austin Powers was
Yeah.
in it. I said, who were they fans of? Oh, just music and just the music.
Just rock music, yeah.
And didn't they have like a computer? They would go on a computer and talk to people or something?
I don't know.
Or they would invent. I don't know.
Is that Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure you're thinking about?
Probably.
With Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves was
Keanu
in that.
Reeves was in, he was Ted.
I don't know. Just
Was he Bill? I think it was Ted.
now I was about to pass out, but she's so hot. Isn't it burning up?
Is that crazy though? To give 5 niggas a chance?
Instead of
Yes,
giving
right.
your
Instead of
man
giving-
a chance.
Yes.
People make mistakes. Yeah, that is.
Yes.
crazy.
Especially if you pick the person
Yeah, and it
that you
depends
call.
what you giving him a
your
chance
partner.
about. If he's
Like, how
stopping you out,
That
then
says about
obviously-
your
How deep is that though? Cause like it's like she's really that sub level of thinking that she would rather have somebody that's like there that really cares about her and just dispose of them to go after 5
But
potential
she's saying
candidates
she
when
don't
she has a
think you
short
do.
thing.
If you're whatever you did wrong, because she said as soon as you fuck up, so it's she's saying if
So all them niggas gonna fuck up.
But doesn't the music,
Everybody gonna fuck up.
But doesn't the music that they listen to reflect that? Like if the music says you fuck a nigga and replace him, then aren't the baddies gonna fuck a nigga and replace
So
him?
you just gotta keep fucking a whole
I'm
bunch of
just
niggas.
saying-
Like
I'm
what?
just
Like
saying.
what's the logic for it though? Is there
Bad-
logic for
But
it?
logic is bad influence leads to bad behavior. And that's just it. That's the logic.
Is
Bad
it
I don't
influence
okay?
think
leads to bad
adult
behavior.
women are being influenced.
Is it
by
okay
probably the
to
kids
fuck?
Are, but adult women doing that because
There's a
that's
lot of
what they want to do.
children-minded, grown people that's out here saying, oh, I can't even say the shit, but okay, like how Cardi B says
Oh.
okay. Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Grown people, they're not
That
young.
doesn't just because they're
I'm just
reciting
saying
a word that
it's
she
deeper.
said,
It's
doesn't mean
deeper
that they-
than just
her behavior.
saying
Yeah, I mean,
the things that she
I
says.
know that. I know that a lot of
It's
women would
acting
never
like
would
these-
never say
these
that.
people
Though.
act.
And
There's a
I-
lot of
and
women
it
that
doesn't have
act
to be
just like
talking-
Cardi.
saying that
when
in
Cardi-
everyday language or saying it as a joke. Like people
Even
have
as a
said
joke.
it as a joke, like and laughed after, like.
Some of them would think it's so demeaning to even behave that way,
Peak game.
even in joke,
Peak game.
and that's just true.
Peak game. If you watch something,
Not
right?
everybody, obviously, because some would call those prude, right?
Let's say you're watching reality TV,
She's
bro,
saying, okay.
and you see a
ain't
situation
nothing
that
sexual
you
or nothing.
agree with the situation. Right, wrong, or indifference, you're saying, hey, if this happens, this is my mindset, right? Now, if you are in that situation and you act upon how, based off of what you agreed with on the TV and you act it out in real life, guess what? You're going to get a reality check because you're thinking that this is supposed to happen based off of what you saw. And this is what a lot of women are doing. They think, okay, this behavior or this mindset is cool, and then you get somebody that you really fuck with, and all of that shit is supposed to go out the window. But how is it gonna go out the window if that's all you've been up to that point that you get this man? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, if there's no preparation for a good man, there's no maintaining a good man. If there's no preparation for a good woman, there's no maintaining a good woman. And that's just how it's gonna be. Like, there has to be some type of, let me think about how I'm gonna do this shit before I do this shit. You can't go anywhere if you have no direction. And that's the thing. Like, we be out here freestyling, thinking that we just gonna get it the first shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it don't be that.
I mean, but then the other thing is people don't work on anything. People give up too fast. Not even just in relationships, but just in general. People, they lose that taste, and then they just be like, yo, I don't want to do it no more. I don't like this anymore. You can't do that with people. But people do it with people, like people don't matter to other people.
It sounds like basing your actions over your feelings to me.
I mean, when you choosing somebody, you should choose somebody intentionally. But a lot of times people don't. People choose somebody for the good time. So when you choose somebody for the good time, that's what you get. It's just a good time. But that time doesn't last forever. So when that time is over, then what do you have? It's just like what Corey Holcomb was saying. You know, you smash a chick. Why is the dude not staying after? Like, why do he bounce? Why don't he stick around? Why don't he want to watch TV with you? Why he don't want to, you know what I mean, have a meal with you? Why he don't got nothing to do? He just gonna go home and chill and go to sleep or watch TV or watch a movie or whatever he does.
Nobody wants to be around.
He don't want to be around you after, for what reason?
Because he don't like you. He just like what you got.
Right.
Yeah.
You're only there for that one reason. But
Like
women don't pay attention to that and understand that, yo, I have to have something more to keep this guy here after I give him this, because I'm pretty, I got a nice little body, I got all of this, but I can't keep this dude here. Or I keep on dubbing dudes. Nobody is good enough to stay. Maybe the people that you're choosing are just people that you never wanted to begin with. Maybe you got them for what I would consider probably wrong reasons, but you might not. But you got somebody for wrong reasons, and you keep on repeating the same thing, thinking you're gonna get something different. That's delusional as fuck. So it's like some of those things. It's like people bring it on themselves because you're not changing your behavior. You didn't realize what you did that was causing this to happen, so you continue to make the same mistake.
And whatever you don't change, you choose every time.
People, oh, that's how I am. That's how I'm supposed to be. Like, yo, can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all think that, okay, we are who we are, right? Do you think that we're supposed to change?
Yes, 100%. Gradually, at our own pace, but definitely. What happened? Oh, damn. Out of it or just a little bit? Oh, a little bit.
I know. I think when if a woman is talking to a guy and he just don't leave, he wouldn't leave immediately, then that's probably their personality. Like the woman, people probably don't want to be around a person. They probably got their disposition is not good. They probably always got an attitude. They probably
After he got the box, that's like I was being nice to you just so I could get it, and then now I got it.
That's
and I'm
what.
like,
That's
I'm
what.
out of here.
That's what people do.
Fucking out of here.
When they want something, they gonna play nice until they get it. But he knew her attitude. She was bugging before. He was like, after I get this shit, he was saying that to herself.
Cause you realize that when you take them out, when they nasty to the waitress or whatever, like got a really bad attitude, like why you acting like that? Like you don't gotta pay for none of this stuff. Like you getting to have a good time. You get to enjoy your company, being around good people, eat for free. That's a big one for me, man. I like to eat for free.
Yeah, free, man.
To eat for free, man.
Especially with some good shit, like
Right, yeah. This girl talking about, oh, you gotta take me to Ruth's Chris. She ain't even spelled her shit right.
That's hilarious.
I was
People
like,
kill
yo,
me
my
when they
nigga,
be
you don't
talking
even,
shit
you
or
never
saying
even been
something,
there,
and
yo.
they
What
don't
are you
even
talking
spell it
about?
right or say the wrong
Yeah,
word.
it was so crazy, like. And then the one girl talking about she don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory or whatever. Like, don't ever take me to Cheesecake Factory. I mean, I guess she overdressed maybe, so she was probably upset about that.
You know what's crazy about that? It's because she's been there before. Somebody's taken her there before. Maybe that's why she don't want to go. And
dramatic.
Yeah, exactly, but
But
it's like
she'll say that. Then.
Talk about it, right? Communicate. Yeah. I could respect that if you.
And then that's why selection is important. Some guys are really manipulative, and you can tell them things, and they'll use it as a mechanism to be able to control you in the relationship.
Mhm.
And women do that too.
specific,
That's
like
why
what?
a lot of because they know somebody did, then if they're that type of person, that they're that person in general, not just in romantic senses, but the person closest to them gets it the worst. Like, but they use things that you tell them. They figure out how to hurt you with it. Like they'll do something that you know, or be like, oh, or something an insecurity that you told them or whatever, and then you throw it back and be like, oh, I know. They'll make a little comment like say, oh, you're getting dressed or something, and you said, oh, something about your weight that you're trying to work on, like, oh, and then they'll be like, oh, it looks like your leg is looking a little thick in that dress. I know you said you were, and then they'll try to make it seem like they're just saying it like that's just, but they'll do it all the time. Like every time you tell them something, they'll say a little slick remark, but try to make it disguise it as like, oh, they're just coming from a caring place, but it's like you're really trying to hurt, or you're really saying slick shit, like. But
do you think those people are like narcissists or no?
I think that could be a
form of narcissism.
A symptom of it, but it wouldn't just be that one thing. It has to be a host of things that they do on a consistent basis that would.
Some people are just assholes, you know.
Yeah.
So. And the thing about it, like, if you're really that type of person, like, you might not treat everybody like that. There might be somebody that you really treat really nice and whatever, but to certain people, you probably manipulate them for whatever reason.
Yeah, I think it's the awareness. If you're aware that you're like that to specific people, you're a real asshole. You're an all-around asshole, like, because you don't treat everybody the same. You treat everybody how you want to treat them.
Then that's what I'm saying. I don't think that could be an illness. That's just like
be treated.
Just somebody actually doing that shit.
It's just crazy.
Because when it's an illness, like it's really like you have no control over, right? It's involuntary. So that's why I don't know. Like I think people get misdiagnosed with that just because like some people are really like, you know, fucked up people because they're hurting or something like that, and this is just a way that they act out.
But that's where narcissism develops from. Trauma usually when you experience it early on, and that you develop a defense mechanism, and that's where these behavioral traits come from that are linked to narcissism or the symptoms that they say it comes from some form of trauma you experience, and then you were so hurt by it, you became this way to protect yourself from ever getting hurt again or going through that.
It's like, is it wrong to say that if I know you went through some trauma, I'll avoid you?
No.
And it could be like, as simple as
You don't want to deal with someone else's baggage.
yeah, certain baggage. Like I don't mind dealing because everybody has their own shit, right? But I don't want it to be at this point. I wouldn't say this before because I didn't have a kid before, but now that I have a kid, I feel like it can't be too much to handle at this point. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it can be like, oh, you're a compulsive liar. No, that's not gonna work. It can be, oh, there's a tape of the whole high school football team smashing. No, it's over. Like I don't care if it's marriage, I don't care what it is over. Like
The
What
whole
if they
football
forced
team?
you to do it?
what do you mean they forced you to do it? If she was
But you can't tell in the video.
that's
They said it before, and they were like, if you don't, we're gonna whatever, we're gonna kill your family, or we're gonna kill you, or you whatever. You better get down, and start.
I think it would be visible on screen. I think it would be
They
visible
wouldn't
on
record
screen.
that part because
If
why would
if
they
they
record
show
that
if they
television
show
show?
her face or just how she sounded, I think I would be able to tell if she was distressed or she was just having a good time.
There was this movie on Lifetime where that happened. I don't know if it was a true story or not, but I think it was, but I'm not sure. But she was in high school, and I think she was drunk, or they put something in her drink, and then they it was the basketball team. I think they did that to her.
Yeah, see, date rape is different. Or date R is different. My bad. Cause
And she didn't remember at
yeah,
first
she
because-
probably didn't even remember that shit.
But then she started.
You can have a good time on that shit. I remember
And
one
I think
time,
there was
bro.
a video too.
I think the bartender put something in my drink or something, bro. Because
Wait, what did you just say? You said you could have a good time on a roofie?
No. I said you could have a hell of a time on those roofie shits because fucking I think I got roofied once. I'm not sure.
And you had a good time.
I don't remember it. I don't remember.
So why you know it's a hell of a time?
Because I
You saw a
had
hangover.
we came there with people. And the people wasn't feeling like how we was feeling. It was me and my boy. Remember the dude we saw Nige boy with?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And two females that we all went to the club, right? And it was Van Dome too, nigga. So I'm like, all right, let's get a drink, get right. Didn't drink nothing else. All I did was smoke. Bro, we go to the bar. I remember I got one beer and I got a shot. And I had a shot. One beer and a shot. I remember sipping the beer, and then I remember taking the shot. After I took the shot, I remember we went out to like there's like an open outside part, and we went out there, and I don't remember what happened after that. I just remember waking up.
That's what that guy did to us at the bowling alley with them Long Island.
It was scary as fuck. I was like,
Because I
yo,
don't
what the
remember.
fuck happened? So we had to call our homegirls that was with us that night. They was like, yo, y'all was fucked up. We don't even know how you drove. We had to like drive behind you to make sure y'all got to the crib and shit. She said y'all stumbled in the house. Yo, I don't remember none of that shit. I'm like, yo, I really feel like they roofied me. Like,
I walked home from
crazy.
the bar one time drunk.
What?
I wasn't.
And you made it?
Yeah, and I was.
Oh, you're wild.
And but I wasn't like. But I remembered what happened. But then the next day, my cousin, every time he always sitting on the porch in that house next door.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Yeah, I seen you come stumbling in the house the other day."
Oh shit!
Like, whatever.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That was a while ago, but yeah, I have walked to the I don't know if I walked there, maybe I took an Uber there, but I walked back after I left when I was ready to leave, and I shouldn't have did that because it was like after 1 o'clock in the morning, and I stopped at Walgreens. And then I went home. Well,
See, I
to
said,
my mom's house.
that shit, wow. Just imagine being drunk, fucked up, everything going cool, and then you close your eyes, and then when you open your eyes, you at the crib. You don't know
That's
what the.
what be happening
Yeah, I was
when
like,
you
yo,
black
what
out.
the
But from
fuck?
a beer and a shot.
A beer and a shot. I was like, ain't no way.
That when we went to the bowling
Ain't no
alley,
way.
the guy he was bragging. He was like, "Oh yeah, I make the best Long Island or whatever." Like only had 2. I drank 2 Long Islands before this did not happen. I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't remember.
Strong
like,
Islands.
I remember
That's crazy.
that I drank it, but then I don't remember leaving and coming home. They said I threw up out the window. Or I spit. He said I spit out the window, but she said I threw up. My cousin or my aunt said. Somebody said. But I'm like, I didn't remember that part. I didn't remember coming home. And
That shit crazy.
but I'm like, I didn't even have that much.
I don't like that feeling. People be saying, "Oh, I don't like that feeling," and they start drinking.
I
just
don't
as
know,
hard.
but
I can't do that.
I didn't
don't
even
know.
have that much. That's why I was confused. I'm like, I had 2 Long Islands before this nigga. I can't.
You lucky you was around a
And
good
the way
circle.
it was like, it was strong too. He only had 2.
I don't know.
And he said it. He was
Some
like,
shit.
yeah, I make the best. You put a little sprinkle.
They
or
probably put that
something.
Ray and nephew in there. Like y'all fucked up. That shit is just alcohol. Just rubbing alcohol. With a dash of lime.
Hasn't been distilled.
Exactly. Like, that shit is crazy. I don't know how we used to do that shit.
That's what you could get. That was something cheap.
No, I'm talking about how like our livers didn't shut down. Fucking whatever.
Somebody's did.
Yeah, real shit.
It depends on the amount you would
This
consume
dude had to pump his
on a
stomach.
regular basis.
Cause he was fucked up, and he went to the hospital and had to pump his stomach. Motherfuckers be drinking. I can never drink like that.
I've been
pump my
drinking.
stomach.
I've been
Oh hell
drinking.
no.
Pump his stomach.
It's just crazy.
It happens. Alcohol poisoning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn, yo. People still eating Thanksgiving leftovers. Y'all nasty. Thanksgiving was just Thursday. By next Wednesday, y'all can't eat that no more, yo. So take that Shirley Caesar ringtone that y'all got.
Oh my God, right? Because every year they done start playing that shit. She do that every time at her.
Yeah, that's her sermon. Bless her, yo, for still being around, being able to
What's
give
her
that
name?
sermon. Shirley Caesar.
Oh yeah.
Where she
Heard
got
She
about
got
that.
beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes,
lamb,
and
bread.
well, chicken, turkey.
You name it.
You name
And they did the remix.
It's the remix, baby.
Chicken, turkey, chicken, turkey.
Shout out to Kai Cenat. He is
Wow, what he
for
do?
becoming successful. He tweeted back in 2021. A fan found an old tweet or real as it gets hip hop posted. Never forget Kai Cenat tweeted this before blowing up in 2021. Never been embarrassed to wear the same fit twice. Never been embarrassed to have one pair of shoes. Never been embarrassed to sleep on the floor. Never been embarrassed to struggle. You gotta go through hard times before you live lavish. I know it's on the way, so I'm forever humble. And my question to you, because he said it, I know it's on the way, and now look, he's rich.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that words have power?
100%.
That you can speak it into existence?
100%. There's no coincidence in life, and for it to be called spelling, that of course it has power. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to take it, you could take it scientific power and talk about vibrations. You could talk about there's like proof. There's scientific evidence that if you talk to like plants, they grow better or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
I heard people say that.
You see what I'm saying? Same thing with water. Like if anything with water is like, that's why in a lot of movies you see them using water for rituals and shit, because water is a good conductor. So if you speak good into the water will be tastier just because you spoke good to the water. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, 100% I believe um, words have power behind it. And I think that's why I'm an artist, because I felt a little bit of that power when I was on stage. And I was like, yo, this is a rush. Like, this is a rush. People was like, oh, I fuck with this shit. You see what I'm saying? That's a rush. So 100% I believe words have power.
I think the significance on a conscious level when someone says a term, I think I was talking about this earlier. The word itself has meaning behind it, and the meaning of that word has power, but it's power in how you use that meaning, I guess. You know what I mean? Like more of a, I guess more of a on a earth level way, aside of a spiritual way to it. I think there is a power that's be said in words. The tongue is mightier than the sword. You know, there's several connotations in history that say that, you know, words are definitely very powerful and can bring down civilizations. So yeah, words are definitely powerful. I would say how a word is used can affect emotion in others and invoke a response in some. You know what I mean? People that have weaker will than others can be swayed by words. You know, hypnotism. You know, given certain terms that trigger something in the person. You ask them certain questions to learn certain things about the person and know what's a point that's sensitive enough for them to use it as a trigger to control your mind. So yeah, words do have power, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with both of you. They have words. I mean, mostly. That words have power. So he spoke it into existence, and
I mean, like when you talk about
but
like
you
law,
also had to do the work. So.
like law, you know, like there's so many words in the English language that mean the same thing. So in law, you have to be specific. Like you can't really use like a synonym just because it sounds smart. You might have to use
just because it sounds
the
smart.
basic word
People
to describe something because you want the meaning to be exactly what that word means at its core. Hot as fuck,
Hmm?
It's the heat, yo. The heat making us tired.
Me too, yeah. I might have to open to go outside for a second.
Yeah, take a little breath air.
I could put the fan on.
Yeah, do that too. Need some type of circulation.
Yeah, but I told you this is worse than before. I'd rather it be colder.
Oh, you like it? I mean, cold.
Leave it. But god damn. Yeah, crack that bitch, nigga. Oh. Oh my god.
The window open too.
You don't even know. Like, I didn't even know. That's crazy. is open. What did they say in the comments? That was you?
Put like share and subscribe.
Ooh. Lord Jesus is a fire.
Facts.
But yeah, relationships, man. Relationships, summation slips.
Relation.
Just do what makes you happy.
Right.
Do what makes you happy.
I was watching Kendra G, and they had this guy up there, and he was like, he looking for a girl to just have fun with him and his wife or his fiance. I don't know if they were married or they were engaged. And he was like, but they have to like girls too. It's not gonna be just one-on-one me and her, but she gotta be able to vibe with us and have a good head on her shoulders and stuff like that. But if she come out, I could fly her out to see us, and I could take her on trips and stuff, or whatever. And but it's not a girlfriend. It's just like they just play around and have fun. But they cool too. They might chill. And she got to be able to get along with the girl.
The privileges of a high value man. You think a person that doesn't get a man specifically
that chicks that be fighting over niggas that be in and out of prison. Stop playing.
I'm just saying.
It depends on the person.
It depends on not even just the person. It depends on the respect level that the lady has for the person. So you're right. It could be a nigga in jail, but she still respect that nigga more than she'll respect a lame in her eyes. And a lot of people is lame in her eyes. If she
because some people demand respect, you couldn't be in their presence if they don't.
Exactly.
So, and then some people don't stand
exactly. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna go what is unfamiliar to you, even if it's right or wrong. You're gonna have to learn the hard way sometimes because it checks other boxes off. You see what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? That's why it's cool that, you know what I mean, be respected, but you also have to show you're worthy of being led, or you're worthy of leading. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just gets overlooked.
But y'all want to do that?
Do what?
With the honey. Have a girl for fun.
Yeah.
Have a side piece?
I feel like I don't like.
Yeah, men built for that shit.
I feel like somewhere along the line it's gonna turn into, oh well.
What if it don't?
That would be beautiful.
Yeah, because you can't catch feelings because it's never gonna be just her and they can't do nothing by themselves. It's gonna be all three.
I mean.
And it ain't a girl.
I think that's not. I don't like that. What's the name? That stimulation. I feel like if we're gonna do that shit, then it should just be one-on-one sometimes too. Like if I'm dealing with both of you, if I'm the high value man in that situation, I'll be like, the only way I'll be down with this is if
she don't want that. She like either you fucking her by herself or you fucking both of them at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like there's too much limitations on that based off of her or how she feels.
That limitation is just
idea,
you can't have both of them.
And this was her
Yeah,
criteria.
but other women, especially if I'm a high value man, other women are willing to put up with that. So why would I put up with a woman who doesn't want to put up with that?
You right.
You see what I'm saying? Like I think
that is like
that's what
compromising
being
she's
exactly
compromising
it is compromising.
Allow you to have an additional woman, but you don't want to compromise.
It's a slippery slope on being a high value male because you don't have to compromise.
Have that woman to yourself too.
Exactly, but you're gonna have her to yourself if you understand that, yo, she loves you and she's willing to make these compromises, and she knows that you're not gonna compromise on certain shit. Because certain people, both of y'all don't have to fucking compromise. You know what I'm saying? The one that's in the position of leadership shouldn't have to compromise if he don't want to, if he doesn't feel like it's necessary. And I just feel like that's just not necessary in that situation. It's like, why would I stay in this situation?
I believe that if the relationship is going to be healthy, both parties have to be willing to compromise.
Yeah, I
It can't just be her and it can't just be him.
I agree.
It's got to be mutual.
But
now
you're the
leadership,
last say, though.
Leadership is different because leaders compromise all the time. Like that's a part of being a good leader.
I'm just saying leaders don't always compromise.
Leaders often compromise.
But they don't always compromise.
I mean, always.
And sometimes you gotta put your foot
always
down.
And often.
I think it's more times that you have to put your foot down than you're just saying okay.
I would say that the compromise comes with you having to make certain adjustments.
Like
for the business need, business, but for the need of the team.
Think of like the hierarchy at work. How many times did you come up with some shit and be like, yo, this is a good idea, let's do it this way? And then after you answer that, how many times did the higher ups or the people that was in charge say, hey, I want the company to go this way? It wasn't no debate, right? And that's leadership, bro. Like leadership, they have the last say. Yeah, you could want to make compromises. You could want things to change, and you could even make those compromises.
The only pushback in that scenario is that
the last say is the person in control.
When that person in control makes that decision and that business aspect, that you put full confidence in that leadership. However, if there's anything that's wrong, there's people that are supposed to, have congregate about the idea and say, look, this doesn't seem like a good idea. Let's revisit it. We're not gonna just put this product out knowing that it's gonna affect everybody.
And yeah,
so
you
they
have
have
a
to
good
be
team,
mindful of that.
If you have a good team, you're gonna, have.
But there are definitely times that the leader is just gonna put their gavel down.
The majority of the time.
But even now, there's boards now, so. It's really always a team of people that put their hands together.
Even if you want to say there's boards, right? There's still somebody the highest at the board. It's never just everybody's on the same playing field. It's one boss, run the ideas by me. What do you got? And if he don't like something that he hear,
you running the idea by the board.
No, but I'm saying what I'm saying is the board has somebody in control of the board. It's not just everybody's on the same.
Well, they may have a higher shareholder.
Yeah.
So maybe they have somebody that may have
or the
35%, and
or the actual
everybody else
owner,
might have
or the person that
23.
said, you know what, this is my company.
It could be that, but once they sell their company to other people to be partners, it's no longer, well, I created this. No, nigga, we could vote you out. Or we could fucking try to get your share. I mean, you could keep your share, but
that's what I mean.
We all gonna have to vote on making decisions because there's a bigger portion of the company that's owned to other people.
That fight only depends if the proportions isn't in my favor. What I'm talking about is at most board meetings, there is one boss, and then they pitch the ideas to that boss. That boss is the same person that could say, hey, you're fired, and then you leave. And it doesn't matter how long you was working at that company. It doesn't matter how much money you made for that company. He still has that say because he's in control. And that's what I mean with the relationships. Like, there has to be somebody that, yeah, you could pitch me great ideas as my wife or my girlfriend or whatever the situation is. But if I have the last say, then there's nothing that trumps that. You see what I'm saying? And the person that has the last say isn't going to be the person that's going to be like, well, I want to have sex with more than one woman, but my wife is telling me, oh, you can, but we got to do it the way that she feels comfortable. Okay, now I got to look at, if I'm in control, I gotta look at the worth of the woman that I'm calling my wife or my girlfriend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Do I really want to sacrifice that for her, or should I just do what I can do and don't put the limitations on me? Because a lot of people don't want to settle, and settle is saying, I can't do what I want because it's gonna hurt somebody else's feelings. A lot of rich people, that shit is not really the focus. Usually, like, you know what I mean? You're just an expendage. I remember my boy, the same boy that we had the conversation with the side, what was it? Extravagant side niggas? I forgot. But yeah, we was having a conversation and he was like, yo, like, oh damn, I forgot. What was he talking about? Oh shit, I just forgot about this. Some good shit, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit right here.
This right here is my swag. Soldier Boy saying, no, Tank is saying,
Tank?
not Tank.
What?
Who is the person that's saying that that's his song?
Who?
With Soldier Boy. And then they said the City Girls, they were suing the City Girls. Is it Fly?
I think it is Plies. Yeah, it's Plies.
He's suing, I think, the City Girls and Soldier Boy because he's saying that they stole his beat and they didn't get clearance from him.
I mean, Plies not playing around.
Pretty Boy Swag, and I don't know, I forgot what
Plies
the song
is
is,
not
but
playing
then
around.
the guy, a producer said that Soldier Boy, that's not even someone else, it's someone else's beat. Like, and they got clearance from the person whose beat it was. The song actually came from, she said she like my Dougie, I'm fresh, my Dougie, I'm fresh, my Dougie, I'm fresh, flied in a mug. Whoever sang that, I don't know his name, but I remember when that song came out, he only made like one song. They said that came from, that's where they got this right here is my swag, but he got clearance to do that. So Ply's trying to say that, and it ain't even Soldier Boy beat. So if it ain't his, you don't. If it's somebody, a whole nother person.
Ply
So
seems...
you saying he stole it too? Cause if it's his beat to begin with, then how Soldier Boy stole it from you?
Ply seems very upset and bothered about what happened in the political election. Like he really, he must have had like financial. He must have had financial interest in Kamala. Cause it's like I don't remember him going so hard for any other, like even Obama. He just was really riding for her. Like he was like going at people. Him and what's the name went back and forth because I think what's the dude D.L. Hughley. D.L. Hughley and him.
D.L. Hughley been in a lot of stuff lately. They just they messy and highly weird.
Was it D.L.? I think it was D.L.
He need to change his name.
It wasn't Kendrick talking about one of the comedians talking about a black woman. He said he wasn't standing for no white male comedian talking.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You need to change that.
So I don't know.
I'm pretty sure people done said that before.
What?
Need that joke. Down low, you good.
Oh, like his top lip, back. Shout out to Young Dro. Dro nice. T.I.
T.I.'s done. Gave her CPR.
What? Gave who
He
CPR?
saved his life.
Who?
Young Dro.
Young Dro, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was drowning?
You don't have
Wait,
to
which
CPR
one?
if you drowning, just you ain't breathing. I forgot. I think he said Messiah. I don't know
Ain't
what
that
happened.
crazy? Messiah saved him.
Wow.
Wow. See, people are made to do things like based off of what their name means. What's your name mean? What's Erika mean? Look it
My
up.
father's name was Eric.
Nah, it gotta mean something else.
His middle name. I know it do. I had the thing, but I don't know where it is.
My name means generous. What's your name mean? Smiley.
Meadow, I think.
Meadow?
Eternal ruler or ever powerful.
Wow.
Derived from the Old Norse name Erika. The name is a combination of the elements ei, which means one, alone, unique, or long time, eternity, and Ricker, which means king, ruler, or kingly, powerful, rich. Popular variations of the name include Erika, but it's just different spelling. Popularity, the name is popular in many Western societies, including Australia, the US, Canada, and Europe. Dwayne, what does Dwayne mean?
He said meadow.
Hmm?
He said meadow.
Huh?
He said meadow.
Could
That's
be
what it
wrong.
means.
Yeah. Look it
The
up though.
name
See.
Dwayne is an anglicized version of the Irish name Dupont, which means dark or black. Dupont spelled Dubhan. Origin of the name
My
originated
Black Dupont.
My
The
nigga.
name originated in England as a variation of the name Duane, Duane, which comes from the name Duane, Duwain. In the history, in the 16th century, Southern Ireland, Dupane was a popular given name. Saint Dubhan was an Irish monk who established an abbey in Hookhead, Ireland during the 5th century. So, it comes from, is an Irish name from Dubhan, which means dark or black.
And that's why there is so many gingers in Ireland, because they were mixed bred with black people. That's why they have black features. Is that gunshots? Damn. So glad we're so high up.
Somebody's getting busy.
Hell yeah.
Out here in the danger zone.
Black power. I don't think that was gunshot. Sound like a motorcycle or something. Backfire.
Yeah, it could be.
This is John Wick on a motorcycle. Damn, it's my dog. Yeah, I think Kendrick and Wayne gonna verbally exchange, or do you think it's gonna stop before it gets started?
I think it's gonna stop. I don't think it's gonna go any further really.
I think Wayne, like, I don't think Wayne wants them problems, to be honest with you. He can rap his ass off. Don't get me wrong. He can rap his ass off, but I don't think he wants the problems. Like, Wayne doesn't have a good track record in battling anybody. Not Gilly, not Pusha T. Who else did he beef with? I mean, the only one I probably say he won with was Baby. And Baby can't rap. I mean, not as good as, you know what I mean?
Child Baby or Little Baby?
Baby, the Birdman.
He had a beef with. They were rapping against each other.
I mean,
I know they had
Wayne
issues,
was, but you know, Birdman, that's his son. He not gonna rap against that man.
Birdman can't fucking rap.
Exactly my point. So it wasn't really competition, but I had to give him
Gator
something.
boo.
Got one.
Oops,
You know what I'm saying?
With the pimped out Gucci shoes. Ain't got no job.
Yeah, that was my
but I
nigga.
stay
What's the name?
fly.
Many Fresh.
Got a quarter, take a gas.
Right.
On my new E-Class. But that's alright, cause I'm alright. Got everything in my mama name.
Nigga hit that
But
shit.
I'm hood rich. Da, 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 da. That don't make no sense. That is not cute.
What?
Don't subscribe to me that way. Got everything in my mama name, but that's okay. Got a quarter tank of gas,
He
but
said-
you got an E-Class Benz, but you can't even afford to put no damn gas in the tank. That's like buying a Birkin, but you don't got no money inside of it.
He's
Like, come on, stop this.
He's wishfully thinking.
Wishfully thinking what? It's gonna magically fill up?
Yep.
Yo, Jim
Yeah.
Carrey used to write a check with like over
What?
$100 million or something in his wallet,
But he was working on it.
and
Exactly.
one day he was able to cash that check.
Yeah, because he was working on it. It's just like he said, it's consistency. And that's why it's like,
And
yo,
people keep their first dollar
that's why it is
when
important.
they open up a business.
It
or
is
their
im-
first $100 or whatever.
That's why words are important. Because he wrote down some words on a piece of paper and he manifested them shits.
I don't think it actually, man. I think you have to do, because if you just say that and then you just sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna.
What's gonna
it's
happen?
I think saying it-
powers, magical.
I think saying it
things
isn't
happen.
as strong as writing it down. I think writing it down and then like keeping it and then just looking at it and you know
But
what
you
I'm saying?
gotta do the steps. that
Yeah,
it takes for that to
100%.
happen.
I'm just saying it's
Or meet the
easier.
right person that can put you in position for that to happen. It's not just gonna. I
Right.
think that's important to say that, because people make it seem like, even with religion and stuff, they make it seem like, oh, just pray and he's gonna help you, and it's like you have to do something too. You
Yeah,
know,
it's the
that's why
consistency.
people die. If that's the case, he would stop people from killing people. If we're saying that, like, that wouldn't happen. Kids wouldn't die before they're unalive before their time. Like, so you have to do what needs to be done to get yourself where you
Absolutely.
want to be.
But you want to write it down too. It's like it's nothing wrong with having a schedule or like a blueprint of what you want to do before you do it.
Yeah, I think
And I
saying
feel
it
like
does
that's-
put it in your head.
I feel like
And
that's
force you to
easier.
stay on the
Yeah,
path
because if it's
to-
just in your head, you can forget. Especially if you have intricate plans.
You could do a vision board.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, yo, I was fucking with this one girl and she had a vision board. She was the first person I was in like a relationship with that had like a vision board. And I'm like, yo, what is this? And she's like, oh, it's just plans and ideas that I have. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna do this. And I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. But she like, she does
Does
like,
she stick to it?
yeah, because it was there. That's what she said. Like, if she didn't have the vision board, she wouldn't have stuck to it. But because she wakes up to it it's like a routine that she goes to the vision board and connects certain things, and you know what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, that's fucking dope. But she goes to the extreme with it. Like, she's the type of woman that like have a thought, write it down, and then burn it and pray and shit like that. Like, she's that type of person. So it's like everybody's different. I'm like, what are you doing?
Have you seen any new movies?
What was the last movie? Oh yeah, Dear Santa.
Oh yeah, you said you did.
Talk about that.
We talked about that. Well, someone recommended a show to me. I started watching. It was called Cross,
What's that about?
based on Alex Cross, the
Oh,
James
yeah.
Patterson character.
Ain't that
Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Giving her that But I didn't watch it, but I seen it on Amazon, like it was advertised.
It's not bad. Like it's a thriller show.
Seen that guy and other stuff.
Yeah, he's okay. I think, in comparison, I would compare it to another show called True Detective. Comes on HBO Max.
I heard of that.
That show is crazy,
Oh, shit.
and it's always like, and it's a show that could easily be a movie. Like it's pretty good. I seen the first season was Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey, and they're both detectives, and they work together, and they both have different styles of copping, of being a police officer. So like Woody Harrelson's character is more, you know, he's the family man. He's put his time in, but he's a grunt. He likes to get, you know, work done. He's not really much of a brainiac, but he's got good cop instincts.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew McConaughey is a little bit more of the brainiac. He's a psychologist. He knows the criminal mind. He's a loner. He doesn't really have a family.
This is the detective movie?
It's a show, a True Detective. Yeah, that's the first season, but each season is different detectives.
Is it an anthology?
It's like American Horror Story kind of, but each season is a different team of detectives. So like the latest one.
Oh, so it's still all about detectives, but
right.
it just be different people.
Yeah, like the latest one is Jodie Foster and I forgot who the other one was.
And what are they doing?
Solving a murder or something. It's pretty dope.
Have you caught up on From?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Yo, what did that happen? Have you watched that show, Chris? From? Alright, let me give you a brief synopsis. Imagine that you're on your way home. You're going the same way you go every time. You go on your way home. Then boom, there's a tree in the road. So you gotta go around it. You can't. Or no, they could pass by it, but then you pass by it, or maybe they turned around. I don't know. They turn around and they go, and then they come to it again. And then they're like, I must have, how did I end up back over here? All right, maybe I took a wrong turn or something. Let me turn around again and go back the other way. Now, you done did this 4 times and you keep coming back to the tree in the middle of the road where you can't get past it. Then people come outside and they try to tell you, like, you can't, you stuck here now.
Oh, so they were stuck too.
Yeah, they have like there's a whole town like where houses and there's a church. They appointed someone, the sheriff, because they've been there. But at night, when they try to make them come inside, like, cause they're like, come on, you gotta come inside. Cause at night, these things come out of the woods and they eat you alive.
What? What's this shit called?
From? It's on
Netflix?
Amazon,
Oh,
MGM.
Amazon. I think I got Amazon. I got fucking From. Let me watch that shit. That sound fire.
Have you ever seen Oz?
Yeah, like.
The guy with the
never, like,
dreads,
full
but he cut his
episodes.
hair now.
Oh, okay.
He's in it.
That's good.
He's the sheriff. He's one of the people stuck in the town. And they can't get out. They're trying to figure out, and every night they just go inside. They have these amulets that they put up on the door.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, put it up on the window, like that stops them somehow from coming in. So they can't come inside if you go in the house. If you hang up a hand or go inside a car and put the amulet, or inside of any closed area, if you put that outside the door, then they can't get you.
I'm gonna watch that tonight, but I don't know if is it scary for her?
It's a TV show. It's not scary, just the thought. I said, imagine that, like and then you're not gonna believe them. These people telling you like, what are you talking about? I'm not coming in here with you. You
Oh
saying,
no, I'm gonna believe
crazy.
him. I'm gonna believe him as soon as I go through the same portal like more than once. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm stuck, and I need to go where these people say because a monster is gonna come get me. I'm gonna believe it. Like as soon as
But they're people.
I know
They look like people though.
Oh, what you mean? The people
They
outside?
can talk, yeah, and they look like people. But they will eat you if you. So if you don't know, if you just outside, you see them coming, they'll talk and they be acting
Hey,
regular.
what's up? Oh, I got
and
you.
then
And they eat you. Oh hell no.
So they try to tell them like that's a person. They're like, no, it's not. Like get in here, like this. Then.
Oh, see, that's how they hunt. They gotta hide like us, and then you know what I'm saying. What's this shit called? From. Yo, what if it was a connection to They Live? They live from, or they're from.
They Live. What's that?
They Live was a movie where you had to put on certain glasses to see the aliens. And it's like once you put on the glasses, like all the media, all the shit was being like, it was the aliens trying to keep us asleep. And it would just say obey and shit like that in the what's the names. But then we would think it's regular magazine. That shit was crazy. Roddy Piper was in that shit. It was a good one. They should remake that. But
Yeah, that was a classic.
From sounds crazy though. I'll watch From.
Yeah, it's good.
Especially if the monsters look like the people, I could handle that.
Yeah, they look normal,
Yeah,
but they
sure.
just got sharp teeth. And
Yeah.
they would just literally, you come outside and see the whole rib gone, like, cause you just.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I gotta watch this shit. Watch this shit tonight.
But it be other stuff going on too, cause that place is cursed or something. So that ain't the only thing that you gotta worry about. People be having visions that they never did before, or they be getting seeing shit, seeing people that ain't there, or
they try to trick you. They come outside and then
ghosts
they
be
eat
saying,
you.
let you know it be a separate thing.
Oh, it's just
yeah.
paranormal, basically.
Yeah.
That's wow. Yeah, they're in a spirit world or.
And one lady went back
world.
home, but she.
Oh, she got out.
But she came back because her family. So like she's there with her husband and her 2 kids.
Oh.
So she
she
didn't know if it was gonna work or not. But no, she fell out the tower or something.
And she came out.
She woke up in the hospital and back and wherever.
So she don't know how to do it specifically unless it's like near death.
But she didn't make herself come back. She don't know how she did it.
Yeah.
Like she
and
came
she don't want to
back,
risk
she
dying
found
to
somebody,
figure it out. Yeah.
She found somebody that was related to someone that's there too.
Mm-hmm.
His father. He grew up. This boy. He was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't know how old is he? Like 50. The dude that was a kid there, his father's there now.
Oh yeah. He's up there.
Yeah, he's
probably in his 30s, 40s.
Yeah, he's grown, but he's been there since he was a kid.
Don't get old,
He
yeah.
never figured out how to escape. So the lady, when she left, she found his father, and then they got in an they were in the ambulance. Yeah, they did get in an accident or something. And they were in the ambulance, and they ended up back in there with the people in the ambulance.
Crazy. Huh? All I heard was ambulance. Ambulance.
Nothing. Just watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the shit out of that shit. Yeah, don't tell me because I don't want to know, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, Erika was telling me about this part. Fuck that. I don't want to know.
There's this show I watched called Sisters. Shout out to Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry. I hope you ain't doing no weird stuff in Hollywood like the rest of them.
He is doing. He's dressed up as a woman.
That you making, making money. He got like 20 different TV shows that come on simultaneously throughout the year, and he's still making movies. Like he's a very rich man. Congratulations, you're black. Don't fuck it up. If you're doing something wrong, stop it now. But anyway, I was about to say it's a show called Sisters, the TV show that comes on BET, and kind of like Girlfriends. there was this girl. Her name is Andy, and there's a group of friends. There's friends. She has like a coworker. Well, her paralegal, because she's a lawyer, but she's friends with the paralegal. And then she has like a group of her other friends that she already knew. And there was this dude that she was dating, and he was crazy. Like, he would cheat on his wife, but then he left his wife. But then he was just acting weird, and one time he choked her till she passed out or whatever. Like, he was just crazy. So eventually she started dealing with him or whatever, and he blackmailed him into marrying him. At the wedding, someone stabbed him, and they are investigating on who it was. Now he's in the hospital, and they think Andy did it because she's the one he was dealing with. But then he was messing with. So she had left him and started dealing with this other guy, and he was messing with his sister. But they didn't know about it. Neither of them knew that this. She just found out because she went over. He was having an event, and she came over there with her friends, and he showed up with her, and then it was like, oh, and then but he was crazy. But I don't know. I was gonna ask something. Oh, there's this girl up there. One of her friends. She has twins. She's pregnant, and they have 2 different fathers.
Anomaly.
Huh?
Anomaly.
Yeah. Cause
She was
fucking them
messing with them both at the same time, man. It's crazy.
So
It's crazy.
yeah, that's what happened. And then but he's with someone else. So it's just she found out she was pregnant after they was already broken up. She tried to get him back. The girl that he's with now is the paralegal of her friend Andy, and they didn't like each other at first because she was mad at Andy because she like, you brought this bitch around or whatever, like, and she's like, but she didn't set him up. Nobody knew that they connected however they did, and then they seen them in the grocery store or some shit, and that's how they found out they was talking. And at that time, it wasn't even nothing, but now they be together, and he really love her. Because they just different. That girl get mad, she ratchet, she be talking shit. The other girl talks shit too, but it's not, she's more supportive. She don't talk shit about him. She will just hold him accountable if he wrong. She don't let him walk all over her. But she supportive of him and don't say down stuff to him or put him down like, you ain't shit, you ain't gonna be nothing, because he was in trouble before. But he was working at the airport, and she would get mad and say mean stuff to him, like when they was in. But the other girl don't do that. So that's why she made him, he got money now. She was mad about that too, because then he got rich. Because some lady told him an inside, because she was mad at her husband, and that's illegal. You ain't supposed to do that. He wasn't even supposed to tell her. But anyway, inside trading information.
Was one of them an ultimate side chick?
No, they not together no more. He broke up with, he met her after they broke up. But they were dating at first. Yeah, she was, I guess, if you want to say, at first. But then they ended up being in a relationship. They live together now. He got a house and moved her in. She had her own place or whatever. She's a paralegal, so she was doing good for herself. But she, and now she's going to law school. But he got mad. He got a kid. He keep finding out, he found out that he had mad kids or whatever. Like, so this girl's pregnant. She didn't have her babies yet. They worked it out. They like, we're going to be a big family because it's not, you don't want to be like, oh, I'm this one's father and I'm that one. And they're twins. It's just weird and extra, like, just whatever. So they got cool and they like, we're going to just do the best we can to work this out together. He ain't with her no more, so, but whatever. So.
Oh, he wasn't with her though.
They found this out after they had already broken up.
Oh, the other girl, okay.
Yeah, it happened when they was together.
Oh.
Like the last time that they had sex or whatever. But
Damn.
they weren't even in a relationship yet when the last time they had sex. But then they had started talking to each other. But then they became official, and then they found out after that she was pregnant. And then she was trying to say, "Oh, I know that is his baby," but she didn't even know whose it was or whatever because she was messing with other people. But then they ended up finding out that it's two different fathers. So, what would you do if you
What would you do
if
if
you
your son
had
is at
if your
home
girl
crying on the floor?
or you found out that
Is he
you
hungry?
someone you was with your ex or whatever that they pregnant with twins and only one of them is yours, how would you handle that?
Pregnant with twins and only one of them was mine? Take my responsibilities and just be like, look, man, it's never gonna work because I think you're not a good person, not a nice person. I say it like Donald Trump to ease the blow.
Not a nice person.
Yeah, but what she would really be is a Baphomet bitch. Try to screw not only my life up, but her life and the kid's life. That's an evil bitch right there. That's a bitch that
How
only
she
cares.
try to do that?
Because that's a bitch that only cares about herself if she has sex with me and somebody else in the same time frame. Because I'm pretty sure I wasn't going for that. So you gotta do that shit behind my back. That bitch is a Baphomet bitch for sure. She's a Baphomet bitch. Don't need a Baphomet bitch. That is some headache shit.
Yeah, ladies, if you're gonna be being
She just don't give
sleep with all
a
these
fuck.
people at once, at least protect yourself from somebody if you
She's
ain't
good.
good
That's
for.
a
Like,
thing.
you don't need to get pregnant by everybody you sleep with. You shouldn't be sleeping with men that close together anyway
Yeah, that's
for
crazy.
you to be able to get pregnant by both of them.
Absolutely.
But whatever. It's your body, your choice, right?
Yeah, people choose to be dumb. So, fuck it. Let them suffer the consequences of it. That's why you gotta smarten up, y'all. Open the market up. That part.
Work. Work it out. What does your name mean, Chris?
I mean, generous.
How you know? You looked it up.
Yeah. My birth name, not Chris.
What is it?
It's Karim. Karim.
Why you don't say that?
What you mean why I don't say that?
Is that both of your names?
Yeah, Karim Christopher Richards. I wouldn't just make up a name and just
No,
be like,
because there be people that be from another country or whatever, and
they do pet names and they have totally different names. Yeah.
Shakalawanda or whatever, and they be like,
Yeah,
but my name is Jackie.
David,
You call
yeah.
me Jackie. Like what?
Yeah. So
How you get?
so my dad doesn't have a middle name. Like on his birth certificate, he doesn't have a middle name, but they call him George or Lloyd. And I used to, like, growing up, I used to think his middle name was George or Lloyd. And it wasn't either of them shits. Was it my dad or is it my mom? No, excuse me, I'm sorry. Sorry. It's my mom that doesn't have the middle name. I was like, wait, that don't sound right. But I'm confusing two stories. So they do call him Lloyd, and Lloyd is not in his name at all. And I was like, why do they do that shit? And it's just like in Jamaica they have like pet names and shit, and they'll call you whatever the fuck they want. And if it's thick, it's thick. So that nigga look like a Lloyd.
Lay your head on my pillow. Lay it down, oh lay it down.
But yeah, that's crazy. My mother don't got no middle name. My papa don't got no middle name.
I got 4 names.
You got 4?
Like a Spanish person.
Oh
And it
shit.
sounds like a painting.
Good.
Erika Delisa Monet.
That sound like an album.
Delisa Monet, Mona Lisa.
Yeah, that's fire. Erika Delisa.
I don't like Delisa. She tried to put both of their names together.
Who's Delisa?
She tried to put her and my father's names together.
Oh, she's
Dwayne
Lisa.
and Lisa.
Oh, that's funny. Ain't nothing wrong with Delisa.
She said she was gonna name me Dwayne. I said no, you wouldn't. I was gonna.
You said
I would've
Dwayna?
changed
Oh,
my
that's
name.
crazy. Shit, that's crazy. Dwayna. Or Dewana.
No.
I only know one Shaquana. She's a wild person.
Exactly. The name be telling it all.
Yeah, the name does tell the secret.
They set they child up for a world of, like that lady, sharing his top is her name.
What?
Her name is sharing his top.
Wow. That's a hell of a name, yo.
And that shit is spelled crazy.
I
But
feel
it's
it.
pronounced Hitchcock.
I feel it.
She'll say that shit too. It's not it's Hitchcock.
So that ain't even how you used to say that though.
That's how they say it. It must be a German
Ooh,
name.
excuse me.
It's okay. You look like a worm with braids. How could 6 be? You ain't no other MC.
Did we
I
talk
know
about that,
everything you have to say against me.
Jaguar Wright shit?
What?
What Jaguar?
So Jaguar Wright said recently, like she was doing a recent interview, and they asked her about like why having a lot of people that she's accusing come out and sue her for defamation. She was like, because they don't want to prove that shit to be true. Like they don't know what evidence she has and shit. And she was like, hey, I'll give you another one. She was like, Marshall Mathers had a proof kill and as like a sacrifice basically to get where he is today. I was like, damn, how do you say that shit and then like you don't get sued? Like there is something to
There
that.
already been rumors about that. Every time somebody famous dies.
I ain't never heard that one. I thought he just was sad as fuck when Proof died. That's all I.
Yeah, he was saying. Yeah, he was that, but people were saying that it was a conspiracy.
Cause I remember I heard that shit about Chinks and French.
Yeah, they say it about everybody every time.
I heard that shit about Big and Puff. And
They said Steve Harvey did it to Bernie Mac.
I heard that shit about Steve Harvey too.
So it's like it might be true, but is it every time? Or
And this is what I mean. Like these motherfuckers is really evil in this game. And I feel like once you have the resources, you just be like, well, shit, nigga, it's already now or never. You know what I mean? I don't think you get to those statuses without shitting on a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Damn, I fucking faded. I can't even worry about anymore. I'm full of shit.
Reading Rainbow.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Take a look, it's in a book, The Reading Rainbow.
come on, man. Read a rain. We know we high.
It's tough.
Is anybody watching? Put a 1 in the chat if you're watching. And how is your Thanksgiving holiday if you celebrate that? How is it going?
Ain't watching our lazy asses.
Mm.
It's like, not today, y'all. Y'all come on Sunday.
Mm.
Somebody is saying 4.
Shout out to that person.
Take a look. Take a look. Yeah, I can't be this high next episode.
Ooh. That's what you got from the smoke shop?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's on the jar. Hold on. Some razzmatazz. It is some razzmatazz. Xandu.
What be on the things on it? They be like, oh, is this? And then when they show you the list, you be like, oh, okay, I want that. You pick something off the list. They be like, I have the list say bubblegum grape or some shit, and then they be like, I got banana lasso. That's not what I asked for. Why you got this on the list if you don't have it?
Yeah, well, shit. I hope these things is really how it makes you feel. I do feel a little. I don't feel energetic. That's a lie. I could talk, but I'm like sleepy and creative. Did I write? Well, I wrote yesterday, but I got this today, so I don't know. Right now, I just feel sleepy, euphoric, and what else?
That's pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it. Pick up and kill it and kill it
What
and
is
kill
that?
it. Here we go. We getting lifted. We getting high, cause that's what we call this.
You rapping?
And then you have to pick up and kill it. Like
Oh.
I'll say something, and then when I stop, you gotta
Do I got a rhyme?
continue. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Alright.
With the no, you gotta go off the last word that I said. You gotta.
Last thing you said is kill it?
No, pick up and kill it is the name. That's what you say. Pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it. Pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it. Here we go. We sitting here chilling. We on our podcast. We in getting lifted.
Pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it. Pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it. We on get lifted. My flow is gifted. My friend right here, he raps terrific. Pick up and kill it
and kill it and kill it. Pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it.
I rap terrific. Yeah, that's prolific. I watched the fight with Jake Paul and Tyson and was strongly against it.
Pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it. Pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it. Oh, you was against it? I get what you're saying, but he needed the money. Gotta pay for his yanking.
Not as yanking. Oh shit, yo. You won. She said Yanyan. We should name the episode Yanyan. Put that shit in the comments. Yanyans. Oh man.
People like, yo, these motherfuckers zooted.
Yeah, I gotta step outside before I pass out.
It's
I
hot, yo.
I laugh too hard. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stick my head out the window.
Yo, like dollar.
Right.
You got a nice ass view here though.
I know. Could see all the lights and the bridge.
All of the lights.
All of the lights in here, baby. Extra fun, I want you to see this.
What's some new news? What's some new news that's going on? That's like
I can make that.
spicy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What's some new spicy news?
Erika is coming out with a reality show called, I forgot the name of it, but it's gonna be like a dating show. Like she's looking for love, and men and women can participate.
That's not spicy, that's toxic.
And Aaron the plumber is supposed to be on it, and he's suing her because he says she was being racist to him. And she was.
Oh, boy.
She said you look like a fucking monkey. Why do you keep calling us monkeys?
You're in a plumber.
I don't think she said that, but I'm pretty sure he heard her know that she said that.
Did she call
So
Spice
why
a
would
monkey?
you go up there and yeah, that's what I'm saying. He probably seen that, and the other time she said it to somebody else, and then you go. No, you know how she is. I'm saying, and you went on a show
Did he?
looking for a money grab because you knew how she acts.
Was,
so you went up there.
was
and
the show
started-
recorded?
Yeah, it's on Zeus. I don't know if that part was.
Yeah,
recorded.
maybe they had like an interaction, and then she said some racist shit. Because I don't know, like I feel like if you say some racist shit, you don't say that shit, especially if coke is involved. And I'm not saying anybody's on coke.
How she get that damn Prince of All Saiyans vein in her forehead like that?
See, and she ain't Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I was about to
I
say,
don't know.
be like, oh man, yeah.
She's not Super Saiyan.
Like, damn, you about to pop a blood.
Nah.
Because Erika Mena is crazy. She's gorgeous. But
She is beautiful, but crazy, batshit crazy. It's like not worth the headache. It's not worth.
You think pretty girls are a headache?
I think she's a headache.
But pretty girls in general, do you think so? Or not?
Nah, because there's pretty girls that's not attached to the materialism, and I think those are the pretty girls that.
I don't
You
think
wanna-
there's a lot
fuck
of
with.
those.
It's
because
not.
The most women that are like the highest of an attractive level, they have this big ego because
Exactly.
everybody wants them. So they give you their ass to kiss. They're
Exactly.
usually rude and they don't do shit that you want. They think they're too cute to do shit that like a man will want a woman to do. Like, I just look good, so I don't have to do none of that shit or whatever type.
Isn't that what we do to them though? Like, pretty privilege. We give them a privilege to behave that way because they look a certain way.
complain if they do it, like, cause it doesn't plan out right in a relationship because a lot of times when a woman is cute, they don't be doing certain things intimately that guys want them to do. They don't feel like they gotta do that. Like, I could just lay here.
Oh no, I said the
and
prettiest girls.
Pretty
are the
girls,
nastiest
pretty girls
ones.
be lame.
Nah, I feel like the pretty ones is the
I don't think
nastier
all
ones.
the time, but I think a lot because they don't. Some people probably would accept it, but then
You
they
can't be
get with
bougie
somebody
in a
else.
bedroom.
Check this out.
And I think they do.
If the pretty
if it
ones.
was been allowed in the past, and you feel like you
Let's
shit.
let's
like,
let's look at the
you
science
should
of
be
it.
grateful that you even getting the viscous innards at all. That's could be the type of like I'm the
That's a
prize,
good point.
they the table. That's what they always say.
So let's peep it like this. If the pretty ones want the high value males, and the high value males get what they want, and they can have their choice of the pretty ones, what distinguishes the pretty ones from other pretty ones? Their attitude and behavior, right? Because they all come with sex. So now that's where they have to compete. The pussy has to be extravagant. You can't be, you see what I'm saying? If you're that
It's
bad,
gotta be more than the kitty.
100%.
It's gotta be more than that.
Yeah,
She gotta be. She
But
got
I'm
one.
saying,
She
if
To
can't.
stick around.
She can't have mileage on it.
To stick
She can't have
around.
mileage on it like that.
Like she don't.
It has
she
to
don't
check
care
every
that she
box.
don't take-
You know what I
she's
mean?
And when you have the
selfish.
She gotta
accent,
take care of herself.
and when you're
selfish,
when you're
self-centered.
what she already wants, yeah, she could be self-centered, but she's gonna get left. It depends on who she's fucking with. She could do all of that shit with the normal guys, because the normal guys is gonna want her regardless, and they'll put up with a lot of dumb shit because
that's
she's
why they
bad.
act like-
But what I'm talking about is the men that have access to so many beautiful women that it's not a big deal. Those are usually the high value men that they want to be with as far as value. I'm talking about financial, right? So they got their bread together. They want to deal with the nigga that could take up the roof, Chris, like you was saying, or Dubai and all this other shit. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta do shit for that. So now all that ego is humble because you have to compete. You're just like everybody else. Just because you bad doesn't the pretty privilege goes away once everybody's pretty.
Like I think men want to give things to women. They want to.
100% by nature.
We want to do
100%.
something for you. We want to make you smile. We want to make you happy. But do you deserve it? Like I don't like if I have to tell you to wear something sexy. I think that's a problem. Like I shouldn't have to tell you to do that. Like you should already want to do it. You should already be inclined to please me. Like I should be inclined to please you. I think again it's a mutual thing. Like we both gotta be it's give and take, and it becomes more than just happiness at that point. It's more duty. You know what I mean? I think that duty part is really where people separate from being a girlfriend or being a wife. You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference. Because a girlfriend can do whatever the fuck she wants. She could leave. She could break up with you and be with your friends. She could do all that shit. But a wife, like, nah. She can't do that. There's consequences to that shit. I mean, yeah, if she does that, that's a breach of the contract. So then she gotta pay. But if it's a no fault, then there's no reason. But if there's a glimpse of infidelity or you want to be with this person, then okay, you're gonna have to make me continue to live the way that I was living, because I didn't think anything was wrong. We didn't go to counseling, and then when you go to court, the judge probably gonna make you go to counseling. You're gonna have to pay for all that shit. So it's like, is it worth it to even get married and have to go through all that, or can we just compromise as individuals and just be like, all right, well, you know what? Shit, this person is my person. This person is for me. This person cares about me. This person's like, when I hurt myself, this person comes over there and comforts me or helps me or aids me. When I don't want to do something, this person doesn't look at me like I got 3 heads. Like, they understand that, okay, I have limitations. And I don't mind when this person makes mistakes, because everybody makes mistakes. But if you're really judgy of the person that you're with and everything that they do bothers you and all that shit, then eventually it's going to end up being a situation where you're going to just be like, you don't even care anymore. I constantly find myself in situations like that. Like, I don't care because the woman is not making me feel the way that she made me feel, and I think it's beyond the conversation at that point. When it gets to that, because the conversation is not going to be a conversation that we want to have. Maybe for some people it'd be like, well, shit, I'd rather just have that conversation. But it'd be like, if we have this conversation, then you might not want to talk to me no more.
What conversation? A conversation of like you already cheated or you're about to cheat?
Not necessarily cheating. A conversation of something that you don't want to have with a person. Something that's bothering you about the relationship, and you might want to bring it forward, but it might be something that the person can't change, or it might just be something that, you know, it's just hurtful. Everything is bothering you. It could be something as small as like, you got a big toe that be scratching. You know what I mean? It could be something like that. But you made it such a big thing because there's other things that bother you. Now this is like, you know what? And I'm tired of that fucking toe. You know what I mean? Now that toe is an issue. You know what I mean? Cheating is extreme shit. Like, sometimes, like, I think, well, I don't even think it's extreme. I think we make it extreme because nobody wants to be cheated on. Everybody is so great that nobody else will want the person that they're with. And that's the problem. That's why it's like, when you're in a relationship, it's work because you gotta compete. Why do I gotta compete and I already got him? Well, you don't really have to compete because you already got them. But to retain them, you probably gotta compete if they're a high value man. Because there's going to be other people putting themselves out there for display. I'm not saying it as if I'm a high value man, but I'm just saying, if women don't lower their standards or try to adapt to what the market wants, you're not going to be able to compete. And you could be fine as fuck. You could be like the baddest. You could be like 93 Halle Berry. But it don't fucking matter, because no matter how good you look, when you got children,
baggage,
baggage, you lose points. The only way you don't lose points is if the people that are attached to you or whatever is attached to you doesn't affect your relationships at all, which is hardly unlikely. Hardly likely. Sorry. It's definitely gonna affect your relationship. Having a kid, is it okay to all right, so is it okay to exclude women because they have children? If that's your preference.
If you don't have children?
Yeah, if you don't have any. Men or women.
Some people be saying it.
That's like
women and
asking.
they have kids.
That's like asking if it's okay to have a preference on who you want to date.
Right.
Because that's all it is.
But
It's
a lot
your
of
preference.
people get
Bro, it doesn't matter if you don't date fat people. It doesn't matter if you don't date ugly people. It doesn't matter if you don't date women with kids. It don't matter.
It don't matter if you don't date
women
races
with only
different
boys,
races.
or if it don't matter. Like, if that's your preferences, that's your preferences. What matters is if you can agree with the person that you're with. In majority, you're not gonna agree all the time, but in majority, do y'all have the same beliefs? Do y'all pretty much a good match in terms of compatibility? And you know what I mean? Are you gonna be consistent towards the plan? If the plan is marriage or family or whatever the situation is. But if that person, like you said, breaches that contract, then you're fucked. And there's consequences with that. And those consequences is the reason why the dating pool is so shitty and nobody wants to get married.
So is it okay to just hook up instead of being in a relationship?
That's why I said
Is that more successful?
It's more common, 100%.
Is it more successful? You think so?
No, because there's no
Hookup is more
plans.
successful.
If there's no
I think
plans,
about the
there's
same
no.
rate. Just like break up in a relationship, situationship ends at some point too.
I mean, but if you have a good thing, like I come here, I give you some, you enjoy what we did. You go home happy, I go home happy.
I think it's hard to have a destination if there is no map. There's no, hey, this is how we're gonna get there. Then how the fuck are you gonna get there? And there's no map in these relationships. There's no point. They're just y'all just hooking up. And if y'all hooking up, cool. But if we're hooking up at the mentality that, oh, she's probably gonna do me dirty, and she's at the mentality, oh, well, he's definitely gonna do me dirty, but fuck it. That's what it be. And that's why I don't believe that, like, it's a good thing, because that's where we're at right now. And look at the dating pool.
What if they have
People
good
aren't getting
intentions?
married.
Like let's just say this. What if they have good intentions? What if the guy really, okay, I like this woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Fuck it. She got kids. She know I don't want to really be with her, but I like her.
Yep.
I wanna spend time with her. I'm going to
Invest in her.
I'm gonna invest in her.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give her the long term deal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I mean?
What about it?
And then I'm gonna let her know, like, I don't want anything serious. I just want us to
that's
enjoy what we had. Is that possible for us to just do this?
That's not a good thing.
How does that look?
That looks bad, because it looks
bad.
like you're changing your mind midway through. If you're
my
not saying
mind
it
is
at the
made up
beginning,
that I just wanna
gotta
give her this.
then you gotta say it at the beginning. And if she's cool with it, then there's nothing wrong with that.
And
But
don't
if
be
you
doing
don't
no
tell
extra
her,
shit,
if you're
fuck
just
her and
assuming,
don't do no extra shit.
yeah, you
That be the
can't.
problem. Staying there, pillow talking, cuddling, getting to know each other. If you're just trying to get some pussy, then that's all you should be doing.
Yeah, because niggas switch up the plans.
Because when you start getting intimate and having deep conversation and talking about your life and laying up and going out places together and stuff, but you still not together or whatever, it gets confusing because like this is what you said, but you moving like why are you doing this extra shit? If you just want to fuck, then you should just do that and get the fuck out.
It's hard to do that though, cause like we was talking about earlier.
Cause you build a bond.
Like guys probably don't get as attached, but they have some type of attachment.
Bro, it's the times that you been inside of her body, bro. If you've been inside of her body more than 3 times, then y'all are sharing essences.
Did you know that every time a woman gets pregnant, whether she has a baby or not by a man, his DNA stays in?
Yeah, 100%. If he's skeeted in her, yep.
No, not just if he's scared. She got pregnant by him, not just if he came. She had to be pregnant. And either she went to term or lost it or whatever.
I mean, that makes sense because it after the baby is incubated, it has to take all the resources, and if the resources are still there, semen is a protein, isn't it? So it's gonna take those proteins and do whatever the fuck it does with those. But that's crazy that, you know what I mean, you have essences of other men inside of your child, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why it's never like 100% in the pregnancy shit. Because those other little percentages is the other baby fathers. That's crazy, right? That other little 6% is old boy that just skeeted your old girl before you did. It's just wild.
So you gotta wait like 2 years, bro. If you fucking with a chick that had a kid. That just had a kid.
I mean, niggas ain't gonna wait.
I know.
Just like we sharing bitches now off some side nigga shit. Niggas ain't waiting.
So you gotta wait 2
ultimate
years.
Side niggas.
Yeah, ultimate side niggas, yeah.
That's crazy, man. I feel bad for side niggas. Shit, I think I was a side nigga. And I ain't know it.
Yeah, man,
You didn't know.
you know.
I ain't care though. Shit. That's the thing, like if
Niggas
you
don't care.
If you don't care, like it's different.
Niggas
like,
don't care. The only time a man cares is when he's not trying to, if he's aware of it and he's not trying to live like that. Because if he's aware of it and he's not trying to live like that, then it's like, alright, nah, I gotta fuck with somebody specifically. And one of the hardest things to do is start a new relationship and try to be open with your quote unquote friend that y'all have sex once in a while. Because what she's gonna do, if she fuck with you, maybe if she don't fuck with you, she'll leave you alone. But if she fuck with you, she gonna try to sabotage that relationship. Like, all of a sudden, she gonna want to start spending more time, coming over, trying to chill with you. Like, no, you know I got a girl, so no, you're doing this on purpose.
You might get I don't give a fuck that you got a girl. Like,
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I'm here right now.
Yep.
Like, you gotta give me some time.
I ain't gonna tell her nothing.
I'm not talking about her.
Yep. That's crazy. And niggas fold. As soon as we hear, oh, we could do this, it's like niggas fold. And it's like, yo.
I hate what they be like, they don't give a fuck about the next bitch, but they'll be like, oh, do your girlfriend do this? Like, my nigga, like, what do you mean? It's like they fuck with your head, like, because you're not supposed to like cheating. You're not supposed to like doing it.
I don't even think it's them. It's their lust. That's why lust is so dangerous. It's like lust is that. It's, I want to fuck you because it feels good and not because it is good. And we get caught up in that shit easily.
Yo, but 5, like, okay, so this dude, this chick, want to deal with her, don't want to deal with her man if he make mistakes. Fuck with 5 niggas, and all the niggas is like fucking chicks and they don't care. You never gonna be with nobody. You're gonna keep going through the pool, like.
Yeah, like I said, that shit reflects the culture, and the culture is If one nigga don't work, replace him with another nigga. And if you
crazy.
have that mentality, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna just replace niggas.
You can't replace me. I'm special. Mother told
I'm
me
so
that.
special. I'm so special.
My
so
mother
special,
told me
so
I'm special.
My mama told me that.
There was only 2 people in my classroom.
Oh shit. Not the special.
I'm just playing.
How big was your bus?
It was small.
Oh damn. Did they give you a helmet?
Had a little DATCO bus.
They give you a helmet?
5 seats.
You had to put on the seatbelt with it.
I had a mouth guard.
Oh damn.
Nah, yo.
Ah, yo, you out of
Niggas
pocket for
is-
that.
niggas is
Nigga
crazy.
said I had a mouth guard. That's
Nah.
crazy.
Nah, you know what's crazy? Like when I was in school, like I was smart, but I was like
Bad.
disruptive.
Your mom said the teachers used to fuck with you.
That
Because you were smart.
That was in that school. That school, yo, the teachers was scared of it.
What school was it?
Jackie Robinson.
Shout out to Jackie Robinson. Y'all couldn't handle a real nigga.
I was wild. It was niggas that did worse shit though. Like I mean,
bet.
fighting wise, like it was
Yeah, I
people that
bet.
was fighting and shit all the time. There's a legend of some guy beating up his mother. Like
Oh my
in school.
God.
Yeah.
He said, I ain't going for
I
that.
don't know how
Flute
true
Man.
that is. Nah,
That's
it
crazy.
wasn't Flute Man. It was a
Who
student.
the fuck is Flute Man?
An urban legend in the hood.
What
Some-
the fuck?
Some dude.
See, one thing about us black people, we always gonna have an urban legend, goddammit.
Yeah.
Tell the story.
That's crazy.
Tell the story.
A Flute Man?
They don't want to
hear.
hear Flute Man.
Uh-huh.
They want to hear. They do.
You gotta ask them.
You want to hear Flute Man? Put a 1 in the chat.
Yeah, I ain't seen not one yet.
Right. They ain't trying to hear that shit. They just being nosy right now.
Real shit.
But they been
They're
here.
like, what you talking about?
Hey guys,
What
hit
was
the
it
like
called?
button, share, subscribe. Tell the story.
There was once a man, and he had a flute.
There's many ways
His name
that
is-
this story could be told.
His name was R. Kelly.
It's like what's that shit they told for New York, Tipsy or Kipsy or some shit.
Gypsy. What?
Gypsy.
Gypsy
Gypsy.
Rose.
Who you took a gypsy?
There's some legend of a person that's like
Jack the Ripper?
was in the woods or some shit and just got like left in the woods.
Oh, Blair Witch.
Nah. And this
Bloody Mary?
person, nah, I just told you what it was.
You said gypsy.
Yeah, gypsy or some shit like that. But they was in the woods
Mm-hmm.
and they would take kids or some shit.
The
So it's
gypsies?
like that was the name of the whatever person or whatever.
Oh, it's one person.
Yeah, it's like a person that escaped Bellevue Hospital or some shit.
Oh, so he was crazy. He's batshit
Yeah.
crazy. It be like those crazy motherfuckers. You think they dumb, but they're not dumb. They're just crazy.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
like your intellect is not there.
Exactly.
Crazy is like you're insane. You're gonna do something wild.
Yeah, you probably a little bit autistic. Yeah, you don't even know that you wild. Shit crazy.
But what is that?
Hmm?
You ain't tell Flute Man. You saying some other story.
Oh, Flute Man.
Yeah, who's Flute Man? What do you do?
Who's your daddy and what does he do? Flute Man was he was a nigga that was like a fugitive. Like
He was a real person.
I don't know.
Legend has it.
Legend has it.
You
he's
know
a
what I
real
mean?
person.
Allegedly. I don't remember his name or none of this.
Was he from Decorative?
This was in the Viv. But it's like it's like some sewer pipes or whatever.
Mm.
And I guess like dude ran through this shit and got stuck.
Mm.
And you could always hear like a flute.
Oh.
You go over there and snatch kids up or some shit.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what they said. That's what they said.
And the sewers coming from the sewers?
Like under
That sound like
underneath the school like type shit.
Hey there, Georgie.
Yo, for real, like some shit like that.
They all float down here. He hit the little fiddle and shit. That's crazy. I ain't fucking with no more sewers. I ain't fucking with no sewers anyway.
But I
And
never
if
walked
you
down
listen
here.
real closely, you can hear him playing his flute if you're ever nearby.
Now I'm gonna get scared when the nigga play a flute. I'm like, oh, it's flute, man.
Niggas been telling that story since I was a little kid.
Oh, shit. Grown-ups is mean. I feel like all them little
They just
fucking
ain't want kids going in that shit.
folklore, fairy tale shit is mean. If that shit ain't real, it's foul.
Right. Remember that book you had with the different stories in there? Had one with the Chinese brothers, and I don't know what they did.
Remember they
It
Siamese
was like
twins?
5 of them or 6 of them,
Oh shit.
or maybe it was 3.
What book?
It was like a book with different stories in it. That you
The
had.
reading rainbow.
Your room when I was young. You know I would go in there and go take your stuff.
She could go anywhere, nigga.
No, he knew I did because somehow he was like, there was a rug in the room, okay? He's like, there's a crease on the floor, I could tell. He was like, you came in my room, or he would do something. He said, I gotta set up a certain way so I know when you come in here. And I was like,
Yeah, this nigga used to watch Home Alone. Of course he's gonna booby trap.
Got to, man.
You ain't gonna just get over on my nigga Smiley like that. That nigga hit you with one of them traps. Little Jack in the Box. You had to tell that shit.
I don't know it. He's saying that. He probably was lying. He didn't do no damn trap.
He probably found you out every time you did do it, though.
And I would be going in there and taking his books.
I know you took my shit.
His CDs. He had a lot of CDs.
Did
When he
you
went
you
in the
could have scratched that
military.
shit. Remember the you get a little scratch on that shit and shit start fucking up. I'm so glad that's
And then
over.
get an alcohol wipe.
Yep.
Or you
And
go
had to,
blow it.
They said peanut butter too. Put some peanut butter on the CDs.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter fixes
Your
scratch.
shit about to be broke.
Peanut butter. Look up peanut butter on scratch CDs and tell me if that shit ain't real. I remember looking that shit up.
You can't put no peanut butter inside of a...
No, you didn't put it inside. You put it outside on the disc, on the the part that reads by the laser, and then you let it dry for a little bit, and then you wipe it off.
Oh, well, you taking it off
Yeah.
before you put it.
But it's like it has something that puts a layer, and it, you know what I mean? It gets through all the little scratches and shit.
I ain't never heard that ever.
Yeah, I found that shit online.
Well, you wipe
Well,
it
who
off. I
uses
thought you-
CDs now?
Exactly.
Everything's
Some people do.
on
That's
drives.
like just saying who has a house phone. Older people have house phones.
Yeah. People that got house phones have had funerals.
What?
Nobody got a fucking house phone in 2030.
Yes, they do.
What?
Older people.
Grandma don't even have no.
Yes, she do.
I don't even know. Oh
She
yeah,
do.
she do got a house phone.
She have a cell phone too, but she do have a house phone. And when I used to work at Frontier, this was a while ago, but a lot of older people, they did not have cell phones, and they didn't have they didn't know how to work the new age technology and stuff like that. So they didn't know about that, and And the landline phone is better too. It's easier. If you call 911, they can directly pinpoint where you are. With a cell phone, they can find the closest tower, but it'll take them some time to figure out exactly where you are.
That's
But
I know that. Butterflies in the sky.
I left my vape in your car.
Didn't you say you had it? I could have sworn you said you had it.
I must have, because it's not. It was in my pocket.
That's God telling you to put that shit down. Remain lost.
I don't know how I had weed.
Oh yeah, you don't got no weed neither. That's crazy. Butterflies in the
Trying to get something.
She's like, nigga, I have something.
No, I'm trying to figure out where that is because I got it. I owe for that already.
You think it's in the car? Take a
No,
look.
I didn't. I don't.
You didn't have it on.
I didn't roll nothing
Oh, okay.
from that. Well, I did another.
Did your
day,
bag
but
full?
I don't know.
If your bag fell, then that shit's in the void. I just found this lighter. Reading rainbow. Oh shit.
Is that the one I lost?
Little
I was like,
lost
oh, shit is
lighter.
here.
Little lost lighter.
Yeah, that should be going in the void. That's one thing I like about the Tesla is that you don't got no voids. That shit full in that shit. You got enough space to fucking pick all your utensils up, nigga. See?
Or you could get the cute little thing that you could put your you stick it on the side.
Oh, it's like the little
it's like
folder
a pocket
thing?
and
Yeah.
it catch anything.
That
You
shit
can
is
put
dope.
stuff in there.
You could do that. You would have to wash that shit though. Oh, no, that shit would do it quick. Take a look.
Everybody want the Tesla video game.
That's the video game.
Nah, I'm saying the video game car.
Oh yeah, nigga.
Get
That
that,
shit is a
fucking
video
shit.
game car, nigga.
Playing Grand Theft Auto and shit while you
Real
going
shit.
to the store.
Which is crazy. Making a beat. Nigga. Beat.
It won't let you watch Netflix or no shit while it's driving.
Nah, it won't. Nah, it
Good.
won't. Unless you have.
That defeats the fucking purpose. I'm in the car. It's supposed to be taking me somewhere. Let me get some entertainment.
Nah, hey. I mean, you could play some YouTube.
Yeah.
You'll play YouTube.
Mewtwo?
You saw what?
Mewtwo?
No, YouTube. YouTube is hilarious, though. That nigga was saying everything with his mouth closed the whole time. He
Yeah,
was
that
an
shit was
alien,
crazy.
yo. There ain't no way.
They all
shit
was
was crazy.
aliens.
Nah,
wasn't
they was
people.
real animals. Like, they were trying to say they eat Pokemon like we eat animals. All of that shit. They was their friends.
They was animals with powers.
Yeah,
The god animals.
yeah. Chosen animals. Because remember, there was only a certain few, and then it
You gotta
branched
catch 'em
out
all.
more and more and more and more.
Professor Oakley knew about all of them.
He probably was mutating them up.
Did he have one arm?
No. Maybe one of the other doctors did, though. But he had both. I think he was smashing Ash's mom, too.
He was always in the kitchen making eggs and shit.
Yep. And he was always at Ash's mom's house, too.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, what y'all trying to say?
Hey, Ash. Yeah.
I think,
He was catching them.
I think he was
catching them all.
I think that's why he gave him the Pikachu, because he was like, man, this might be my son. He said, this might be my son, bro.
Cause you never saw
Yeah,
Ash's
you
father,
never saw
yo.
father.
Ash ain't have no father.
He didn't even
And
care
he
about
looked
his
like
father.
Brock.
He did.
I thought
Little
Brock was.
Wasn't
his
Brock
kid.
his grandson? No, the other dude was his grandson.
Hey, Gary.
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 He used to always be like dipping off. But he looked at like Ash a little bit too.
They had an episode where
They all look alike. That was the animation.
Nah, but they was really close.
they had an episode
Their face was the same shape.
where Professor Oak met Ash in the past. Don't ask me how, but he met Ash in the past, and then he went fast forward in the future, and then so he already knew Ash growing up because he remembered his encounter.
He
with
knew
Ash.
Ash was gonna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Yeah, that's why he gave him the Pikachu. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, nigga. I never remembered that as a kid. But he met him in the fucking past. And there was a little boy, he was a professor, and they just called him Professor, they didn't call him Oak, or whatever his name was. But that was him, and then we found out he went in the past, and he said he made a time machine or some wild shit. I was like, yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
You're my best friend in the world, we must be friends.
But I don't like Ash being always 10. Like, I feel like that's weird. Like, bro, grow up. They should make him grow up by now. That would be a fire.
He's only 10.
He's stuck in a 10-year-old body. Like, he's never aged more than...
That nigga Chucky.
Yeah. Because he started his journey at like 9. And he's only like 10, 11. He never grew up. And the new Pokemon, he's even younger, I think. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, the Ash I know would have been trying to fuck Misty. Yeah, I know Misty like that.
Misty got wet. She like them water Pokemon.
Yeah.
Squirtle.
She had that Squirtle.
Yeah, she had that Squirtle. Side duck, goofy ass. Sorry.
Yo.
That shit was crazy. Remember it was a wild, whatever evolved form, a side duck, and she thought her side duck evolved, and he didn't. It was an imposter. That shit was funny as fuck. She was talking cash shit about side duck, and then he used psychic one time.
I was about to have a Pokemon battle right at Walgreens.
Oh yeah, I remember, yo. I had to
Yeah,
walk away from
crazy.
y'all ass. I was like, oh, these niggas
That shit
are
Pokemon battle.
They was dead ass
Yeah,
serious. They
dead
was ready.
serious.
The security
Yeah,
guard
they
was
dead
talking to
serious.
this Napoleon Dynamite looking character.
I'm talking about Norbit like that.
Norbit.
He was like, he's lying.
Gosh.
Nigga almost hook you. Almost threw one of them shits.
And the other nigga looked like Shotgun Suge, the battle
Yeah.
rapper. He looked like a mix between Shotgun Suge and Diddy's bodyguard. That's telling all the fucking dirt about Diddy and shit.
I just made them be friends, yo. That kid was so happy when he said that.
Nigga, they
about
worked
it.
together. I'm pretty sure they was.
Yeah, but he ain't know. He was surprised.
Yeah, he didn't know that nigga.
He know about the Pokemon.
I
like
wouldn't
that.
take him as a Pokemon master neither.
I got a Charizard.
That nigga came out of the woodwork. He probably was bored as shit. He was like, yeah.
He said one day
got
they
one.
gonna be worth mad money.
Nigga said he had a few Charizards. I'm like, nigga, give me one if you don't care about that
Right,
shit.
a few.
Sure.
Cause he was getting them from the flea market.
Yeah, I think he got
The flea market had
But
the holographics that you could see through. You put them in the air and you could see through.
Even those is ironic, but those have the value of those went up now because those are rare. They became so rare. Like not everybody
You could
had the
use those
holographic.
to take real ones.
Yeah, you could.
I would battle people and take their real ones with my fake
Oh, that's
flea
wild.
market joints.
Oh nah, nigga. Kids that I grew up with was serious, but they hold your shit to the light before we even battle. We
I be
hold
like,
that shit to the
chill.
light, nigga.
It's just a little faded because it's been in the bottom of my book bag.
That's hilarious. Bro, this is a brand new garb. I can smell the newness on it, nigga. We gonna have to call this shit a wrap, nigga. My legs not
Yeah, man.
full
We
of
definitely appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. We'll be here Sunday. More peppy.
Same back chime, same back channel.
Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Get Lifted. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you're notified the next time we post or go live. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. And I'm Black Heifer.
I'm Bobby Hill.
And I'm SmileyJizzle. And we out of here.
Bobby. Call me Bobby.